Oh, Reece, the kids will be down any second.
That's why we have a guest house.
I can't. Your mother's out there.
No, I'm right here.
Mom, pick the vacation spot and we'll send you there.
I already have. Malibu.
Has anybody seen my brother? If he wants another shot at being my assistant, he's got to get here on time.
Todd will be here. His attitude is much better this time. He's let go of all that anger and resentment.
You're on my list, pal!
And he's clinging to bitterness and rage. Where have you been?
I had your limo pick me up, but I do not like that new driver's attitude. Just because I wasn't Reece Hardin action star, he wouldn't take me to get breakfast.
Where did you want to eat?
Vegas. The point is, that should be my limo.
Because...
I'm the one who went to Juilliard. I'm the one who Universal flew out to test for The Sting, Part 2.
And I...
Just tagged along so you could race motorcycles and nail chicks.
Todd!
And don't forget to pick up my tux from the cleaners. I need it tonight for Jacey's premiere.
JC, we're all stars now in the dope show Love Marilyn Manson.
Mom? Dad? Good morning, Apache. Whatever. Guys, I gotta talk to you. I plan to run a studio someday, but I have a problem with my name. What's the problem? It sucks. How could you guys name me Apache?
Well, you know, when you were born, I was into the American Indian movement. And my spirit guide said I should name you after a powerful Indian tribe.
So I'm stuck with Apache because you couldn't say no to Kevin Costner.
Just be glad he didn't listen to Tom Cruise, or you'd be L. Ron Hardin.
JC, sorry, I got hungry. Love, Callista Flockhart.
Moonglow, honey, Daddy's waiting for you.
No, wait a minute. What, are you taking Moonglow with you to the set?
Well, let's take your daughter to work then.
Oh, so you'll let your daughter on the lot, but not your brother, just because I asked a few people if Christina Ricci was legal.
Morning, Grandma. Morning, Daddy. Morning, Mommy. Uncle Todd, you're up awful early.
Morning, Moonglow. Ready for your big day on the set with Daddy?
You bet. Can I call my friend Haley from the car? Her daddy's taking her to work, too.
What does he do, honey?
Nothing. He's an agent. Bye, Mommy.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Mommy.
Goodbye. Have fun. And don't let Moonglow ride up and down on the camera crane. She gets motion sickness, and I don't want her yakking on the crew.
Right. I do it once, and I get banned from the lot.
We're your biggest fans from all your friends at Disney.
I just spent 4 hours on a plane sitting between a crying baby and a fat man who kept asking me if I liked pictures. And then, to make things worse, they were showing one of your incredibly depressing movies.
Lori, what are you doing here?
What? No, it's been a while. How's my stepdaughter? Just, Lori, what are you doing here?
Okay, Lori, what the hell are you doing here?
Okay, things got a little tense with Mom back in Ohio, and I thought, gee, I wish I knew someone who had a beach house in Malibu. Wait, I do. My dad. And my lovely, talented stepmother, Jacey Wyatt.
Okay, what'd you burn down?
Man, you torch one Dairy Queen, and they never let you forget it.
Lori!
Grandma!
Oh, run away again. Oh, look at you. So grown up. Is that a navel ring?
It's pretty cool, huh? You gotta get one.
I haven't exposed that part of my body since the Eisenhower administration.
Lori! How you doing, kid?
Hey, Uncle Todd.
Hey, hi.
Hey, I saw you in Titanic.
Yeah.
You rocked.
Yeah, well, I was originally Frozen Corpse number 6, but, Jimmy moved me right on up to number 3.
Patchy, honey, the carpool's gonna be here any minute.
So what's with all the gift baskets?
My new movie opens this weekend. The premiere's tonight.
Don't tell me you're a tough yet compassionate nun who helps genius Brad Pitt find love and redemption.
No, I'm a surgeon, and it's Matt Damon, and he's not a genius, he's an idiot savant. And so the nightmare begins.
Apache, isn't that Indian for lawn jockey?
Don't you have a thing around your ankle that starts beeping when you leave the house?
Hey, Mom, call animal control. Adam Sandler's going through the trash again.
Yes.
Jacey, send out the kinder. The hammer is idling.
Arnold's here. Go, go, go.
And so, like millions of families across America, we begin our day.
Reece, focus, please. What I need from you in this scene is a strength of purpose, a purity of intent, an inner fire, okay?
How about I just say a funny line and then kill something? You like that, girl?
Yeah!
Shoot. Come on.
Look, Daddy, I'm wearing movie makeup.
Oh, darling, you look beautiful. Okay, you're gonna be standing right up here, and the camera is gonna be right over.
Reece! Excuse us. What the hell is going on? It's take your daughter to work day and not put your daughter in a $100 million movie day.
Well, it's something she really wants to do, and it's something I can make happen, like magic. Do you have any idea how it feels to have your daughter believe your magic?
Are you gonna start singing?
Look, I know you think this is about being a star, but it's about being a father.
Reece, I'm not putting your daughter in my first movie. Did you hear me, Reece? My movie. My movie. My movie.
Okay, it is about being a star. She's in the movie. Let's shoot this thing.
God, I hate actors.
Now, remember what we talked about, honey. We're only gonna act scared. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Daddy, it's just a movie.
Cue effects. Action!
Your dinner reservation's canceled. You're not wearing a tie. It's all right, little girl. It's toast. There's nothing to be afraid of. Cut! You gotta cut here.
Todd! Run those down to the homeless shelter for me, will you?
Oh, yeah, sure. Those people got no homes, no money, damn few clothes, but they're gonna get a muffin basket. Yeah, I gotta go anyway. I don't want to be late for my weekly poker game with Stallone, Travolta, and Swayze.
Todd, why don't you just say Frank Stallone, Joey Travolta, and Don Swayze?
Would you?
Have you seen Lori?
Yeah, she's out in the jacuzzi with a couple guys she picked up on the beach.
What?
Well, don't worry about it. I fixed the heater.
Oh, wow. Do you know who you are?
No. Tell me.
You're Jacey Wyatt. You're like the biggest chick star around. You think you know that?
Everybody out. Let's go. Move it.
You buzzkill.
Thanks a lot, JC.
Lori,
There are 2 children in this house. You can't bring strangers up here, and you know that. This isn't Ohio, it's Los Angeles.
Jacey, it's Malibu. The most dangerous thing you got out here is Robert Downey Jr. looking for a place to crash.
Hey, don't walk away from me, Lori.
Ooh, slamming the door. An outer manifestation of inner rage. Acting 101.
102. Yelling is 101.
Lori!
Hey, Glowworm!
I've missed you.
I missed you. I see you're into the whole grunge look.
I was in Daddy's movie, and the director said I was twice the actor Daddy is.
Daddy!
Lori, what a nice surprise. I'm not going to be writing another check to Dairy Queen, am I?
Why do I get the feeling you're not thrilled to see me?
Oh, I'm always thrilled to see you. Mwah. Hey, this is great. You can come with us to Jacey's premiere. I can get you in. I'm sleeping with the star.
Thanks, but I'll pass. I've got some friends dropping by.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
Do you really think you can
Whoa,
walk?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Time out here.
Jacey went completely mental just because I was in the jacuzzi.
Oh, you left out the part about Beavis and Butthead being in there with you.
JC, if you're gonna go psycho over every little thing, there's just no way I'm gonna be able to live here.
Live here?
What?
Well, Mom and I decided it'd be a good idea if I lived with you for a while. Like, till I'm 37.
Why don't you go up and get some clothes on while Jason and I talk about this?
Fine, whatever. You guys talk about it and have your people call me.
I promise she'll be out of here by the time she's 32.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm still trying to decide whether I'm gonna go mental or psycho.
Well, it's just that she meant that sometimes you come across a little intense.
Excuse me?
Roger Ebert calls her intense. It's a good thing. All I'm saying is Lori needs to feel welcome here.
Reece, you know she's always been welcome here, even after she told In Style magazine that I was a man. Listen, when I married you, I married every part of you, including Lori. All I'm saying is, if she's gonna live here, you have to get her to commit to this family.
Fine. If having her here means I have to be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy.
I'm not asking you to be the bad guy. I'm asking you to be her father.
Well, I'm not sure I know how.
Mom, Dad, I don't think Lori's gonna make it to the premiere.
Why not?
She took off about a half an hour ago.
Oh, Reece, we gotta find her.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You go on to your premiere. I will find Lori. Bye.
Bye. Oh, not so fast. Just how long did you intend to wait before telling us Lori'd taken off?
Mom, you know how much Lori means to me. I could never rat her out. Did I mention she took your limo?
Yeah, John Travolta's room, please. Hey, John, it's Joey. Yeah, listen, I was wondering if you could lend me your brother. But don't give me that crap. You know it's me. What password? What do you mean, how did I get this number? I'm your brother. Hello?
Yo, Todd, whose arm is that?
Oh, my brother's. I cropped him out of the picture.
You're taller than him. So what? I'm taller than my brother, Sly. I can sing, and I definitely got better hair. But it doesn't matter. He's a star, I'm not. What are you gonna do about it? Fear me, Donnie.
Sure, John won't take my call now, but last week, he's calling me, begging me to fix a speeding ticket for Kelly.
Why would he ask you for that?
Well, he's convinced I'm in the mob.
Why?
Well, every time I'm on the set with him, all the Teamsters know my name.
He lets you on the set?
All right, I gotta say something here, you guys. You know, Patrick's not just my big brother, he's my best friend. I love the guy. I think, underneath all this sarcasm, you guys love your brothers, too.
Get a hobby.
Todd, I called you 5 times from the car.
Why do you think I got caller ID? This is my time, Reese. My time. up right now. I got a few guests. This is Don Swayze.
Oh, hey. Hey, you look a lot like your brother, only smaller.
This is Joey Travolta.
Hey, hell of an actor.
Thanks, I'm a director.
I meant your brother.
And of course, you know Frank Stallone.
How you doing?
Oh, I got a box of cohibas at home for Sly.
I love cohibas.
Oh, maybe he'll give you one.
Hey, where's Lori? How the hell should I know?
I'm calling the police.
Reese, look at me. There's no need to call the heat out.
Look, Lori's got a credit card, right? Here's what you do. You call the credit card company, you tell them you think the card was stolen, then you ask about the last couple of charges, and you pay special attention to hotels and restaurants.
Hey, that makes sense.
Well, don't act so surprised.
Hey, don't you guys need another player? Mel's brother, or maybe David Willis?
What do you think, we run in a pack?
Well, yeah.
I thought my brother was kind of slow. Your brother's a moron.
Oh, JC. I'm so glad you dropped by. I didn't get a chance to thank you for the limo.
You're welcome. Nice room.
Yeah, well, it wasn't my first choice, but Courtney Love locked herself in the penthouse.
Well, that explains the couch flying over the balcony. Lori, did I do something to you?
Well, let's review. You don't like my attitude, my friends. Oh, and you stole my dad.
Lori, your parents were already divorced when we fell in love making a movie together, and you know it.
Yeah, I heard you on Barbara Walters. You didn't mention the fact that he'd already been married and had a kid, but I guess that kind of screws the fairy tale.
I didn't know if you'd want me to. Lori, I wasn't born in Malibu. I know more about the real world than you think.
Oh, please. You told Barbara Walters your mom was a poet and your dad died climbing Mount Everest.
My publicist made that up. The only climbing my dad ever did was onto a bar stool. And Mom, there was a poet who was a regular at the club where she danced. When I turned 17, she gave me $54 and a one-way bus ticket to LA.
You lied to Barbara Walters.
Lori, I want to love you. I really do. Why do you make it so hard?
Credit card.
Limo company.
Oh. Do you know how worried we've been? What were you thinking?
Hey, I know when I'm not wanted.
Not wanted? Where'd you get that idea?
Do you know what you did when I said I wanted to live with you guys? Nothing. You didn't say yes. You didn't hug me. You didn't even smile.
Do you know how long I've wanted to see you at breakfast every morning? To drop you off at school? To scare the hell out of your boyfriends? Sweetie, I've always wanted you here. But we're part of a family. Jacey, Apache, Moonglow.
Todd.
And what you do affects all of us. Now, we want you here, but you're gonna have to commit to this family. No strangers in the jacuzzi. No shots at Jacey. And above all, no running off. If you're here to stay.
No shots at JC. Okay. I want to be here. And if that's what it takes, then I'm in.
That's my girl.
Thanks for bagging your premiere just to find me.
It's okay. I've seen the movie. I die in the end.
Well, now I have to see it.
Hey, I never asked you how work went today.
I killed a big bug with a big gun. Life is good.
You are brilliant at what you do.
Oh, come on, JC. I make movies whose titles all start with the word lethal. I got lucky. I mean, how many guys do you know who stumble into their first audition hungover, take a swing at the producer, and still get the part?
Just you and Sean Penn.
Well, you're the actor in the family. You get the Academy Award nominations. All I've ever done is make movies that have grossed $3 billion at the box office. Just something I have to live with.
Well, you know, it's not all about money. I mean, film is an art form.
Oh, yeah. It's the only art form that pays from gross $1 plus back-end points plus a hefty chunk of the merchandising. Beats the hell out of modern dance. Hey, I'm working here.
Just 1 second. I want to see what they say about my movie.
Oh, I thought you didn't care about the critics.
I don't. Kids, my review's coming on!
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Since I'm staying here, I want to pass his room.
Bite me.
Finally, tonight marked the premiere of A Perfect Fool, starring Jacey Wyatt and Minnie Driver as two sisters in love with an idiot savant played by Matt Damon. While Minnie Driver and Matt Damon are terrific, Jacey Wyatt is phenomenal. Her sexiest work since Joan of Arc, this performance is certainly going to make her the odds-on favorite for a third Academy Award nomination.
Yes! All right, Mom!
Way to go, Jacey.
Thanks, Lori.
Mommy, when I grow up, I want to be an actress, just like you.
Oh, that's wonderful, sweetie. But acting's hard.
Really hard.
You guys do it.
And now, an all-new episode of Movie Stars.
Reece, you're staring again.
I was admiring your inner being. You know, for someone so centered, you are really hot.
Oh, boy. What do you want to drink? Water? Juice? Mochaccino?
Apache, why is there a dog in the kitchen?
I got a new job. Celebrity dog walking.
And why are his eyes glazed over?
It's Woody Harrelson's dog, Hemp. Think of all the show business connections I can make.
Apache, you're 13. The job is to get a little spending money, not to be the next Jeffrey Katzenberg.
I don't know, Dad. I heard Katzenberg started out as Michael Eisner's pool boy.
And now he's Spielberg's.
Daddy, I want a dog.
Sweetie, you remember Popeye, the hamster you took to the beach?
In preschool, they didn't cover the whole hamsters can't swim thing.
Morning, Dumby.
Don't bother me. I've transcended the material world. Hey, is that my sweater?
Oh, listen, Dad, I'm going out with some friends tonight, and I could use some cash.
Where are you going?
The Viper Room. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess your whispered conversation in your closet on the cell phone was supposed to be a secret. Come on, Hemp. Let's go.
All right, we've had this discussion before. You are 16 years old. You cannot go to bars.
JC, it's just a place to hang and meet people. I mean, think of it as a Starbucks with a metal detector.
Laura, you're not going anywhere near that place. There's a reason why they call it the Viper Room.
He's right. It's filled with snakes and lowlifes.
Not unlike the William Morris Agency.
Okay, everybody in front of the TV, come on, let's move it. Uncle Todd's got a little surprise.
The last time you said that, he was calling from a Mexican jail.
This is a whole new direction for me as an actor. It is my first speaking role. Not counting Nick the ferret in Babe, Pig in the City. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Hardin.
この下着を履いているとまるで幸せなパイロットボーイみたいな。
空を飛びたいとき、パイロットの下着を。
And you know what the best part is? I got to keep my wardrobe.
Well, it makes me want to go right out and buy boxers.
Uncle Todd, that was great. What were you saying when you were talking funny?
Oh, well, my line, roughly translated, means underwear makes me a happy pilot boy. So, you just gonna leave me hanging, big brother? Oh. Don't patronize me. I know that it's pathetic. Do you think that I spent 4 years at Juilliard just dreaming of the day that I would become the Japanese king of underwear? This whole thing is your fault.
My fault?
I can't get anybody to take me seriously in this town.
Well, maybe it's the shirt.
No, it's because I'm the brother of Reece Hardin, action star.
Look, Todd, if you want to be taken seriously, you're going to have to take control of your career. Create your own opportunities. Do what Matt Damon and Ben Affleck did.
Dump Minnie Driver?
Write your own movie. Write your own Good Will Hunting.
No, wait a minute. You may be onto something there.
Todd, did you leave the gate open again?
Why is everything always my fault? Yes.
Jacey, Mom.
Well, someone's not a happy pilot boy.
Jacey, open the door. She's your mother.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Well, if you don't, she's just going to go next door and borrow the spare key from Tom Hanks again. You know, he's having his anger management group today.
Sweetheart, it's been too long since you slammed a door in my face.
Grandma, what'd you bring me?
Well, let's see. How about a lighter?
Mom, you didn't drive all the way from Bakersfield to bring Moonglow a lighter. You sent her one for Christmas.
You're right, sweetheart. I don't know how to tell you all this, but I'm dying. I don't know when, I don't know how, but sooner or later I'm gonna die.
If there's anything I can do to help.
Francine, what a surprise. You're still with us. I'd hate to think that the only time I'd ever get to see my daughter again is on a movie screen.
You could rent Mommy's videos.
Thank you, precious. Hi, Ted.
What? Todd.
We haven't met. I'm Reese's daughter, Lori.
Oh, I love your sweater.
Thanks, it's JC's.
So are these pants.
You have got to stay with me.
Where are you gonna put me?
I'll show you.
Lori, I don't think that's your decision.
JC, she's your mom. I mean, aren't you gonna let her stay?
Maybe for a day or two.
I promise to be on my best behavior. Francine, grab my bag, would you, hon?
My pleasure.
Are you okay with this?
Why shouldn't I be? My stepdaughter's new best friend is a woman who posed for Playboy's Moms of the Stars pictorial.
Turn-ons include sunsets, Mai Tais, and men who love animals. I'm guessing.
See you girls later.
Where are you going?
Out to make some new friends. Male, of course. I'm gonna start out with a little witty conversation and then a flirtatious smile.
Who are you kidding? You'll stand on a street corner and yell, "Hey, G.I., me love you long time."
Hey, babe.
Oh, hey, how was work?
Well, let's see. I wiped out a colony of acid-spewing aliens, and we had steak for lunch. Life is good.
Hey, Grandma.
Apache, Exactly how many dogs are you gonna walk?
As many as it takes. And if Snoop Doggy Dogg calls, tell Miss Doberman's in the pound. He bit a cop. Ready to rock.
Whoa, whoa, wait. You're going out with Audrey? Am I the only one here who thinks this is a really bad idea?
Reece, we're going out to dinner and get to know each other. Don't wait up.
Suddenly I am hungry. I'm just gonna go get my purse and I'll come with you.
JC, I don't need a chaperone.
Well, think of me as a bodyguard. You don't know my mom like I do. An evening with her could be fun and exciting, and you'll both be brought home in a squad car. The three of us are gonna go have a nice, civilized dinner. We're gonna go to Santa Monica, to this little place I know.
Oh, great, the one with the yachty music?
Hey, Reece. Todd, I left 6 messages on your machine.
Yeah, it was really beginning to get annoying. Listen, you'll be happy to know that I'm following your advice and I'm taking charge of my own career. Now, I bought a book about how to write a screenplay.
Was this guy who wrote the book ever sold a screenplay?
Well, he sold me a book. The first thing it said to do is to draw up an outline, and so I did.
Let me take a look. Todd, couldn't you at least have typed it?
Nope. Wasn't in the book.
You know, I used to be in show business.
You danced at a club out by the airport. The Extreme Turbulence Room.
Jacey forgets my job at the club paid for her braces.
I never had braces.
You didn't need them. But I bought you plenty of other things.
Yeah, like a one-way ticket to LA on my 17th birthday.
Well, I guess if she hadn't, you wouldn't have become a big movie star. So you owe your career to your mom.
Well, I'm glad someone else understands that. You know, honey, if I hadn't done that, you would have ended up in Bakersfield just like me, and I couldn't let that. Oh, my God, it's Jimmy Smith's.
Mom, we're having a moment.
Yeah, well, sweetheart, it's Jimmy Smith's.
Oh, look, there's my agent with Helen Hunt. My agent's having dinner with Helen Hunt. I'll be right back.
Listen, this has been fun, but I'm ready to crank it up. Where would you like to go?
The Viper Room, but Jacey would freak.
So we don't have to take her.
We can't just leave her here.
Oh, I'll just write her a note. She's over there just chatting with all her Hollywood friends.
Okay, but I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get in.
Oh, boy, have you got a lot to learn. I'm Jacey Wyatt's mom, and you're?
Reece Hardin's daughter.
We'll get in.
Bye, Helen. You look great on the small screen. Jacey had to go. Marilyn Manson showed up wearing the same dress.
You know, when Lori moved in with us, I imagined waiting up for her. Of course, I thought she'd be coming in from a date, not bar hopping with your mother.
I feel like I'm 13 again. Sitting in the dark, waiting for Audrey while I'm watching TV, wondering why Joni doesn't just do Chachi.
You know, Jacey, you're not responsible for Audrey anymore.
No, but I'm responsible for Lori. Those two wouldn't have had a chance to ditch me if my ego hadn't made me go over and congratulate Helen Hunt for winning my Oscar.
What? It's not your fault. Lori's old enough to make her own decisions.
Oh, there you are. We looked all over for you.
Lori, where the hell you been?
I was just showing Audrey the sights. You know, the Hollywood sign, the strip. Charlie Sheen passed down the alley.
You better not have gone into the Viper Room.
Reece, it was my idea. Now, you know, I'll just take full responsibility. Don't worry, the only thing I let her drink was a Diet Pepsi.
And I assume you used our name to get in?
Had to, it was packed.
never realized you were such a big star. I mean, when we used your name, Johnny Depp seated us personally.
Audrey, you know, I think that first thing tomorrow, you ought to head on back up to Bakersfield.
Dad?
Jacey, is that what you want?
No, what I want is a mother who doesn't take a 16-year-old to a bar and who doesn't use people to get things. Oh, and who doesn't sleep with the entire city council.
Jacey, we really needed that sidewalk.
Dad, I can't believe you're gonna kick her out. I mean, we were fine. The scariest thing we saw was William Shatner without his hairpiece.
You know, Lori, up to now, you've made a lot of good choices. You chose to come out here, become a part of our family, and now you've got another choice.
What? Follow your rules or get out?
No, it's not about our rules. It's about the kind of person you want to be.
I want to be unpredictable and independent and fun. And I seem to be describing your mom, JC.
Well, yeah, Audrey is certainly independent and unpredictable and fun. And sooner or later, she always lets you down.
Well, I'm willing to risk it. How about you?
I wonder if my analyst is out of rehab.
I've been out working all morning, and, well, I lost Joe Pesci's dog.
Oh, it had to be Pesci. You couldn't have lost Ron Howard's dog? All right, don't worry. We'll comb the neighborhood. We'll put up flyers. We'll find it.
Fine, but when this gets out, I won't even be able to walk Fabio's dog.
Hey, Reese, I've been thinking about directors for my movie. Gus Van Sant, Tarantino, or Kevin Costner. You know, I really like what he did with The Postman.
Yeah, look, Todd, I read your outline, and,
Oh, great. Well, what'd you think?
well, I can see you worked hard on it, and I think you can write a movie. I just don't think you ought to write this movie.
What are you talking about? This is solid material.
Well, it's about a janitor at a major university who's a genius, but he'd rather fight than apply himself until he's forced into therapy and realizes that it's not his fault.
What's your point?
It's Goodwill Hunting!
Well, you said do Goodwill Hunting.
I said do your Goodwill Hunting, not their Goodwill Hunting.
Allow me to point out a few key differences. First of all, my movie doesn't take place in Boston. It's Baltimore. And I'm not a math genius. I'm a music genius. And the love interest is not British. She's Australian.
It's Goodwill Hunting! God, nobody's gonna make this movie.
Of course, Reece Hardin, action star, doesn't think so.
You know, it's not so easy being an action star.
Oh, yeah. You gotta memorize all that riveting dialogue.
Basically, I've played the same character in every movie I've ever made. Good guy with a cleft chin. But you've played everything from Hamlet to Uncle Vanya to Propeller Man in Titanic.
You know that ping? That really was my head hitting that propeller.
Exactly my point. You see, you can play anything because you're a real actor.
I've never heard you say you consider me a real actor before.
Well, I do.
Yeah, cling to that.
Lori, you scared me. I thought you were Jacey.
Don't ever say that to me again. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just admiring this African thing. It's so African. I wanted to take a picture of it to put it on my fridge. Come on, I need that.
Photography your new hobby?
Oh, Lori, don't be so naive. These pictures are worth a lot of money.
Oh, I get it. The tabloids. Reece and Jacey's love shack.
Hey, I'm looking out for number one. It's obvious I'm not welcome in this family.
I welcomed you.
That's right, you did. We're buddies. We wear the same size. We hang at the Viper Room. We both tell people we're 21. Look, Jacey wouldn't even be here if it weren't for me. I made sacrifices.
The only thing you're sacrificing is your daughter.
This is between Jacey and me.
Well, then you won't be needing this.
Oh, Lori, wait a minute. Lori, come on. Oh, Lori. You and I aren't so different, you know. She doesn't want you here either.
You know, I may enjoy going through Jacey's closet and taking shots at her. Actually, I love taking shots at her. But I would never sell her out. Oh, and I know another difference. I'm staying and you are leaving. Hey, Dad. Hey, Jacey. Mind sharing the sun?
Be my guest.
Look, I didn't mean the stuff I said last night. Well, I mean, I meant it, but I just shouldn't have said it. Not out loud. At least not to
Look,
you.
okay. I understand, Lori. But we do have rules around this house, and one of those rules is don't ditch me at a restaurant and go to a bar with my mother.
And we're gonna have to ground you.
Ground me? Dad, that is so Brady Bunch.
Well, get used to it, Marcia. Hey, is Audrey out of bed yet?
Actually, she's halfway to the state by now.
You're kidding.
What's going on?
No, Biggie, I just caught her in your room taking pictures.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Taking pictures of our bedroom? For the tabloids?
Well, at least she's behind the camera this time. How did you get her to stop?
Well, I snagged the camera.
Well, thanks a lot, sweetie. You know, you really are a good kid. Most of the time. What'd you do with the camera?
I threw it in the ocean.
Oh, great. Now I'm gonna get a call from Ted Danson.
You know, I should probably ask why, but I'm just gonna say thank you.
Don't go all Hallmark on me. Your mom gave you a bus ticket. My mom gave me a plane ticket. We both ended up here.
Yeah, we did. You know, when I was 3, Audrey used the Christmas money to go to Tijuana with the Coors distributor.
Big deal. The Halloween I was 5, my mom sent me trick-or-treating as a little girl with a sack.
Well, my mom slept with my prom date during the prom. We dated for the next 3 years.
Okay, you win. You know, I'm glad I got to meet Audrey.
You are?
Yeah. Now I understand why you're so screwed up.
He's action's biggest hero. She's America's favorite leading lady. And now they face their toughest critics ever.
Get a room.
Their very own family, where even an Oscar nomination won't buy you respect.
Do your acceptance speech.
Yeah, maybe the only chance you'll get.
Movie Stars, next on the WB Sunday Night. And now, Harry Hamlin, Jennifer Grant, and Marnette Patterson in the WB summer comedy, Movie Stars.
There's my birthday girl. You ready for tonight?
Ready to party. I'm gonna be so bummed if the neighbors don't call the cops on us.
I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is going to be calling any cops.
Lori, we already told you we don't do big parties.
You guys are movie stars. I mean, you have to throw outrageous parties. It's part of the pact you signed with Satan.
That wasn't Satan. That was my agent.
For her birthday party, Rumor Willis's daddy got the Hooter reunite, even though their drummer was dead.
Look, it's tough to stay grounded in this town. We're just trying to give you guys as normal an upbringing as possible.
That's why you dated us Apache and Moonglow.
Okay, people, make a hole. Come on, let's move. Big honking gift basket coming through.
Well, that must have cost a fortune.
Hey, it's my niece's birthday, and I wanted her to know just how much she means to me.
Uncle Todd, you didn't have to.
He didn't. To Tom and Nicole, keep the faith. We know where you live, the Church of Scientology.
Uncle Todd, you have to help me. They're stuck on this whole Bolton's family birthday thing.
Lori, it's fun. You have a delicious meal, homemade cake, and then you open your presents around the fireplace. Tell her, Todd.
Yeah. Food, cake, fire. Although, I was thinking of bringing a date.
You've got a date?
No, I do not have a date. Do you know why?
Oh, because you're the brother of Reece Hardin action star.
Women just use me to get to you.
Well, honey, maybe you shouldn't tell them that Reece is your brother.
How else am I supposed to get a date?
Oh, Lori, look. Your mom sent you something from Ohio.
My mom? I can't believe she actually sent me a present. My last birthday, we just split a wine cooler and she went to bed. With an airline pilot. It's not a present, it's my stuff. From home. My mom sent my stuff.
Lori, I'm sure your mother didn't
No,
mean to...
Dad, it's great. I mean, I need this stuff. I'll just haul it upstairs. I'll be right back.
You know, I think it's time we start a new family tradition.
A party for Lori.
Absolutely. Well, she came all the way out here to live with us. She deserves a party.
Memo to self. Send sad box on birthday. Get big party.
Brown spider bite.
Sis, you're stealing the little girl's soul.
I'm saving her life.
She dies. You die.
Nobody dies today.
Me. I'm sorry. It's my agent. I'm sorry.
Great, Milos. I'm working with the only witch doctor who's on call.
Hey, Mommy.
Hey, guys.
You were great, but Lucy's kid, she's a stick.
What brings you to my neck of the Amazon?
Well, Dad wants me out of the house so we can set up for my party.
Oh, I'm glad he told you. I cannot keep a secret.
Actually, I told her. Face it, Mommy, once that box hit, we really didn't have a choice.
Well, what exactly does Reece have to set up?
You know, a few balloons, some streamers, Cirque du Soleil. I'm kidding. They couldn't get out of their Vegas gig.
I'm sorry about that box today. You okay?
Sure, Jacey. What better time than my 17th birthday for my mom to remind me of how much she doesn't want me?
People's timing isn't always what we want it to be.
I know. I saw your last scene.
Excuse me, Miss Priestley. I worked with your brother, Jason Priestley.
Yeah, I know his name.
90210.
Uh-huh.
I played a waiter at the Peach Pit. He threw me through a window. Wasn't in the script.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Excuse me, I gotta...
Would you pass my script along to him? He would be perfect for the role of the elfin wizard.
Yes. Yes, happy to. Thanks. Todd? It's me, Justine. We met in Milton's acting class. You offered to give me a foot massage.
Of course. Justine.
I'll never forget that intense scene you did from Streetcar Named Desire.
Yeah. Milton said I brought a whole new dimension to the role of Blanche. So, you working?
Yeah, a couple of days. I play the naive Peace Corps volunteer. I get squished by a bulldozer.
I know the feeling. In Starship Troopers, I played the guy who got crunched by the giant cockroach. Oh, you may remember me.
I gotta get to makeup. Listen, do you want to get together for drinks this evening?
You read my mind. Oh, wait a minute. I have to do this birthday thing with my niece. Hey, maybe you'd like to come with me.
Cool. Yeah, I wrap at 6.
Well, I'll be right here, waiting by the ring dings.
Who is that?
Justine something. Man, I hope she's not a stalker.
Why?
Well, I just invited her over to your house.
Yeah, that's happy birthday, Lori. Uh-huh. Yeah, thanks. Make sure we're outside at 6:30.
Why?
The blimp's flying over.
Well, I was certainly impressed when it flew over Tori Spelling's bat mitzvah.
More balloons for Lori's party. Where do you want me to put them?
No, anywhere.
Dad, I know Lori's your daughter, and you weren't around when she was growing up, yada, yada, yada. But come on, there's more helium in this room than in Jenna Elfman's head.
You know, when you hit 13, sarcasm gets really annoying.
Wow, it's like we stepped into the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's the flying monkey's birthday.
Reece, this looks like Elton John's walk-in closet.
Dad, this rocks. I can't believe you went through all this trouble. Don't you have people who do this?
No, I did it all myself. I even drove down to Melrose to get your party dress. It's up on your bed. Well, don't worry. The green-haired salesgirl with the nose ring assured me it was dope.
Makes my Chuck E. Cheese giant rat singing happy birthday thing look pathetic.
Oh, well, you love Chuck E. Cheese.
I didn't know this was an option.
Sweetheart, I understand what you're trying to do, but you can't buy back 17 years.
Well, I know that I kind of went overboard with the decorations, but, I mean, the rest of it's your standard party. Francine's baking a cake, and Todd's looking for a band.
Okay. Sting's lost in some rainforest. Janet Jackson's back under the knife. And Tom Petty is dead.
Tom Petty isn't dead.
I knew his agent was lying to me. This is Justine. Justine, I'm sure that you remember Jacey from the set. And you may have heard of my brother, Reece Hardin, action star.
I saw one of your movies. You and Will Smith stopped this big bug from taking over the world.
That was Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, he's really good.
I'll be sure to tell him.
So, Justine, let me show you the view. It's a little ocean that I like to call the Pacific. I'll be right there. Well. Looks like the Toddster finally found someone interested in me. Not you, Reece. Me. Oh, and by the way, she loved you in The Fugitive.
So I said, Kiana, dude, I can't stand to see you like this. The drinking and the party.
Keanu?
Well, my dog. I got him into detox now.
You're a freak.
beautiful. It's so full and bright, mysterious.
Yeah. That blimp's really something, all right.
You never mentioned that Reece Hardin was your brother.
I got my reasons.
Because you love your brother, but you live in his shadow? Because you have a life beyond your brother? Because you have talent yourself, but this town is just too blind to realize it?
Oh, my God, you saw my Mentos commercial.
Let's just say that I understand how you feel. This view is breathtaking.
Yeah? You know, you should check out the view from my place.
I'd love to. Do you overlook the ocean?
No. Just some homeless guy with a sock puppet he calls Eddie.
Reece, where did all these people come from?
Well, I invited a few of the kids who live around here. The ones who aren't in rehab.
Lori, you look fantastic.
Hey, sweetie, happy birthday.
Oh, Lori, you look great.
Thanks, JC. Do you like my shoes?
Oh, yeah.
They're yours.
Well, I certainly hope that this goes with the shoes.
Dad, it's your motorcycle jacket. This is so cool. It's even torn.
Yeah, that's where Mickey Rourke sewed a gun into the lining. I lent it to him one weekend.
Dad, you can't give that jacket to Lori. I thought you
Well,
said...
I know I promised it to Sly for Planet Hollywood, but I thought she'd like it.
Yeah? What about me? Maybe I'd like it. Did you ever think about that? About what I might want? All you did for my birthday was take me on that lame Universal Studios tour. He only gave you that jacket because your mom doesn't want you.
Reece! Reece! Guess who's gonna get boinked?
What?
No, wait, you guys aren't leaving. I got entertainment coming.
We're going someplace where there's not so much emotional scarring. We're heading over to the Sheen's house.
So do you want Lori or Apache?
Apache. I think I can take him.
I know what you're thinking. If I hadn't built all this up so much for Lori, Apache wouldn't be so upset.
Reece, honey, remember when you were a kid and your father took Todd to the World Series? You remember how upset you were?
Mom, Dad took me to the World Series.
Oh. Well, think about how upset Todd must have felt.
He took you to the World Series?
Honey, you needed the extra attention. You were the one who was always in trouble. But that meant that sometimes Todd got left out.
You told me you found those hats.
Now I'm doing the same thing with Lori.
You're taking Lori to the World Series?
Didn't I see you in Easy Rider? Don't try to cheer me up. I'm 13, ticked off, and my feet don't touch the ground.
Look, I know it's not easy having a big sister forced into your life. I mean, do I look old enough to have a 17-year-old daughter?
Mom.
Yeah?
Let's stay focused on me. I'm sick of being the good child while Lori gets all the attention. I want to break curfew. I want to sneak into the Viper Room. I want to moon the paparazzi.
Put yourself in Lori's shoes.
Mom, they're your shoes.
Harry is going through a tough transition period in her life. We've all got to be a little bit patient.
Mom, take a look outside. There's a blimp.
Which would you rather have? A big party or your father in your life for the past 13 years?
Would Cameron Diaz be at this party?
Hey, did I ever tell you the story of how I got started in Hollywood?
Came out with Uncle Todd, auditioned hungover, punched producer, got the part.
Okay. Did I ever tell you the story of what happened after I got started in Hollywood? I ran back to Todd's house to call your mom to tell you guys to come on out. You know what I found when I walked in?
Uncle Todd smoking a doobie?
And a package from your mom filled with my stuff. The problem is she left out the most important thing.
Me?
No, my blow dryer. Of course you. The thing is, sweetie, I don't want you to ever worry about getting a package like that from us. We want you here.
You might want to check with Apache.
Well, most of us want you here. Look, we're all adjusting. Even me. And sweetie, I can't keep trying to make up for the past. It's time we both let it go.
It's not going to be easy. I've been holding on to it for a long time.
Okay. So we'll let go of it together.
Well, we better get downstairs before Jacey's mascara starts to run.
You know, about the party, it may not be quite as big as you remember.
Was there still food, cake, fire?
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Great. Hey, cool. The Silver Spoon's lunchbox.
Yeah, I had a huge crush on Ricky Schroeder.
Hey, you know, I worked with him. He prefers Rick.
Todd has been in some great movies. I didn't realize that was his leg sticking out of that wood chipper in Fargo. Did he always want to be an actor?
He spent his life preparing. Juilliard, the Actors Studio, Santa at the Northridge Mall.
He's so versatile. Though, I will admit, my mom is a huge Reece Hardin fan. I mean, I don't see it, but she always says that Reece has this raw intensity and this smoldering sensuality.
Oh! Oh!
Todd, are you all right?
Oh, you are just like all the others. You're using me to get close to my brother, the one with the smoldering sensuality.
Todd, I would never do that.
User! I thought you were the one. I thought that we could have had a life together. I'll bet you've never even seen my Mentos commercial.
Do you know how long I've been searching for someone like you? Someone who feels what I'm feeling?
What you're feeling? Who cares what you're feeling? You have no idea what it feels like to live in the shadow of a movie star.
The hell I don't. My brother is Jason Priestley, you moron.
Well, he's a TV actor.
Hey, how you doing? So what do you say next fall we go to the World Series?
You mean it?
Yep. Just you and me. Todd.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Yeah.
I hope you like the cake.
That is so cool. It's the world. Why is there only one candle stuck in Malibu?
so that wherever you go in this world, you can always find your way home.
Thanks, Grandma.
Don't get too choked up. She made the same cake for me last year.
Listen, it wasn't easy trying to figure out what to get you. I mean, I hope you won't be too disappointed. Do you want these ruby slippers? Am I supposed to click these together to go home? No. You are home. Great, now your mascara is definitely going to run.
Yeah. Are we gonna eat this cake or what?
Yeah, I'm for that. Hey, I want tahitis.
Look, I'm sorry I ruined your party. I think you and that surfer freak would have made a cute couple.
It's okay. This family stuff doesn't totally blow.
You haven't had the cake.
And now, an all-new episode of Movie Stars.
Bruce! No, Demi still loves you. He's crying again. No, I'm telling you, she'll be back.
Not a chance in hell.
Jacey thinks so, too. No, come on, Bruce. This isn't the lowest point in your life. 2 words. Hudson Hawk.
Here's a little touch of the tropics that's healthy and so fruitalicious. Guava surprise.
I'm surprised they still have a liver.
I'm surprised it hasn't eaten through the glass.
Well, Uncle Todd, breakfast margaritas.
I've only got until tonight to perfect these recipes for the juice bar that I'm opening with Stallone, Swayze, and Travolta.
Why don't you just say Frank Stallone, Don Swayze, and Joey Travolta?
Yeah, that'll pack him in.
You know, Todd, I'm a little concerned this juice bar is going to take time away from your acting. You're finally getting some heat from your Mentos commercial. I mean, you are the fresh maker.
Yes, I am, aren't I? Actually, I'm thinking of the juice bar as kind of an intermission. It's my chance to say...
I can fail at anything.
So did you decide on a name for the place?
Yes, it took weeks of intense creative thinking, but I finally came up with the perfect name for LA's hottest, newest juice bar, Squeeze This.
Lori, sweetie, if you come with me to the set again, I'll let you drive the golf cart.
Thanks, Dad, but I'll pass. Last week, I spent 3 hours watching you kick in a door, pull out an Uzi, and say, "I brought you a present, death."
You believe they actually pay me to do this job? Bye, sweetheart.
Bye. I love you.
So you'll let your daughter drive your golf cart, but not your brother.
And my daughter didn't back over Kevin Bacon.
That guy is everywhere.
Yeah, and for a while, he was under my cart.
JC, I can't make it to the juice bar tonight. I'm going over to a girlfriend's house to study.
I'm in girlfriend's house to study. Right. What's the guy's name?
Busted. And I didn't even have to say a word.
JC, if we're gonna have any sort of relationship, you're really gonna have to learn to trust me.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed there was a guy involved.
Apology accepted. So, you don't mind if I sleep over?
Sleep over. Great. Well, what's your girlfriend's name?
Nicole.
Oh, you were so close.
Lori's going on a sleepover? Can I go?
Go. Why don't you and I go anywhere but here?
Look, Lori, I know we're both new to this whole stepdaughter,
evil
stepmother thing, but I want you to go out, make friends, have fun. Not that kind of fun. Look, you're too young to be sleeping with anybody. You're only 17.
Look, JC, I have a question for you. Were you sexually active when you were my age?
This isn't about me.
You were married to my dad by the time you were 19, and I'm pretty sure you did more than just hold hands until then.
Exhibit A.
Lori, you just moved out here a month ago. I mean, don't you think you're rushing things a little?
Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm just not comfortable talking to you about this right now, or possibly ever. Okay, well then you'll talk to your father about it. Oh, great, so you're gonna rat me out to Dad.
Hey, it's my job.
Either you do it, or I do it. Fine, I'll talk to him when he gets home from the set.
Face it, Mom. Lori's a hottie.
Hey, babe! Sorry your sequel bombed. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
Sorry about that, man. I just swerved to miss that pig. Hey, Reece Hardin, Ryan McCabe. I haven't seen you since Ed LaMotta's Oscar party. I was up for Best Supporting.
Oh, yeah, you jumped into the pool from the third floor balcony. Yeah, I won $100 off you. Slide bet you're gonna go splat.
I gotta tell you, I don't remember much about that night. But that's all behind me. I'm clean, I'm working, I got a golf cart.
You still with Drew Barrymore? Last time I saw you together was outside the Viper Room. You were making out in the back of a squad car.
No, that's over. That's over. She's too needy, you know? So was Winona, Nev, Charlize, Yasmin, Sarah.
Hey, I get the picture.
But I got high hopes for this chick I met last week in the commissary. New in town, 22, hot.
Yeah, I remember those days. And nights. And afternoons. Hey, it's great to see you, huh?
Can't you get that thing straight, Travolta? All the movies you direct go straight to video.
Oh, yeah, and what was the last role you played, Swayze? Some hillbilly serial killer?
That's it, you and me right now. Come on.
Oh, hey, come on, guys, stop this, guys. Look, we're all a little on edge because of our grand opening tonight.
Damn right. I sunk my entire life savings into this place. Could have had a timeshare in Boca.
Hey, Hardin, we need your 10 grand as soon as possible. Vinny the Fish is getting nervous.
My share will be here tonight, and let me remind you that I'm the one that created Squeeze This. I'm the one that designed the aprons. I'm the one that went to Juilliard.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we don't give a rat's ass you went to Juilliard.
Hey, guys, check out the aprons. Oh, great. I think they're very masculine.
Squeeze his?
Did you even bother to look at him, Rambone?
Hey, you want a piece of me, Travolta?
Oh, now, come on, guys. Hey, listen. Hey, come on. We're acting like the Baldwins here. Look, I may not know much, but I do know this. All we got in this world is each other.
Well, you better have your share of the money by tonight, or only thing you're gonna have is a head injury.
I felt like such a hypocrite telling Lori she couldn't stay out all night. I was only 19 the summer I met Reece, and we, you know.
Did the wild thing?
You should talk to Lori. You're the only person I know who waited until marriage to have sex.
There was a war on. And none of us knew if the boys would make it back alive.
Jacey, I'm running late. Tell Uncle Todd I hope his juice bar rocks.
Oh, did you talk to your dad?
I'm going to. Tomorrow.
Wrong. He's in the garage. You, there. Now.
Jacey, you're not my mother.
I'm aware of that, but I'm sure your father wants to talk to you.
Oh, great. Should have known you'd tell him. Lori,
That bond between you two grows stronger every day.
Hey, sweetie. Remember this bike? When you were 3, we used to take it out. You'd hang on to me so tight with your little hands.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, look. I know JC told you I was planning on spending the night with my boyfriend. JC didn't tell you. Oh, well, neither did I. Gotta go.
Well, you're not going anywhere.
Look, Dad, before you go all parental on me, I have a question. When you were my age, were you sexually active?
Hell yeah, I'm a guy.
And you think that's fair?
Hell no, it's a double standard. I'm sure some guy made it up.
Look, let me make this easy on both of us. Sex is a beautiful thing when shared by two mature individuals who genuinely care for each other. I mean, Dad, it's not like it's the first time I've ever...
Had this conversation?
Okay.
You know, Lori, I don't want to have this talk any more than you do. In fact, the last time I was this uncomfortable, Ian McKellen offered to knight me. But, okay, let's start with this boyfriend of yours.
Dad, I mean, he's not like anyone I've ever gone out with. He's sweet and funny and exciting, and he's really cool.
Well, he sounds special. But does he believe you're special?
Dad, I know you're just trying to protect me, and I appreciate it, but it is my decision.
And I'm here trying to help you make the right decision.
Oh, by the right one, you mean I'm never supposed to have sex?
You know, I'm glad we had this little talk.
Why don't I just become a nun?
Great. I'll swing by the diocese tomorrow and pick up some brochures. Look, Lori, I think you're the one who's sweet, funny, and exciting. And you're really cool. All I ask is, wait until I'm dead.
Thanks, Daddy.
Reece, Laurie's gentleman caller is at the gate.
What? He was supposed to meet me in town! Don't open it! Don't open it! Don't open it! Don't open it!
Stand aside. This is between me and the little punk.
Why are you talking like that?
Watch. I'm gonna scare the hell out of him.
Reece?
Ryan?
Oh, man, I must have the wrong house. Hey, you never know how Robert Downey Jr. felt, huh? I know I shouldn't make fun of his pain.
What are you doing out here?
I'm trying to surprise my girlfriend, but I can't seem... Lori?
And so Lori's house of cards continues to crumble.
My daughter is your girlfriend, the one you said was hot?
So I guess you guys know each other.
I'm sensing some tension here, and when I sense tension, my instincts, as well as the conditions of my probation, say get the hell out.
Ryan!
But that's the guy that you said was special? Lori, that guy is...
What? Your worst nightmare?
Well, yeah.
I don't care. He likes me for who I am.
He doesn't have any idea who you are. He doesn't even know you're my daughter. He thinks you're 22.
Well, I couldn't exactly tell him the truth. He wouldn't have paid any attention to me.
Oh, Lori. When you were 3 and we were on that motorcycle, you let go of me. You spread your arms out like they were wings. You thought it was fun. You had no idea how dangerous it was, but I did.
I'm not 3 anymore. Reece, what did...
Well, she'll be back. I know my daughter. What the hell am I saying?
Nice to see Lori's finally meeting people.
That girl can run. She was in his Porsche before I cleared the koi pond. Apache, I need Ryan McCabe's home address.
I'll call him a few favors.
You know, according to Lori, you knew she wanted to stay out all night. I mean, when were you planning to tell me?
I wanted to give her a chance to talk to you first.
Well, couldn't you at least put a little Post-it note on the refrigerator? Dinner in oven, need milk, daughter sleeping with Hollywood pond scum?
I talked to her. What was I supposed to say? Don't do what I did?
Well, you could have tried, see if she fell for it. Come on, I know how tough it is being a parent who inhaled. And we both know that our kids are going to do what they're going to do.
Basically what we did.
Oh.
guy's got 3 places in L.A., not counting rehab. The first one's his love pad. It's got this creepy Zen garden. Chicks dig it.
Son, I don't know where you get your information. I don't want to know. But thanks. You guys go to Todd's grand opening. I'll find Lori.
Promise not to do anything physical to Ryan. She's right, Dad. You know what happened that time you mixed it up on the set with Christian Slater.
Hey, he bit me.
John, you promised you'd show. I mean, wasn't I there for you at the premiere of Look Who's Talking Too? Oh, okay. Well, as long as it's an emergency.
Everything all right?
He's got to wash his plane.
Where's Patrick? Can't make it. He's shooting the sequel to Black Dog.
Why? Because part 1 left so many unanswered questions?
Sly will be here. My brother never lets me down.
See you, Bernie.
Who's that?
Sly's attorney. This place is going down in flames.
Look, if you're serious, I got a guy who will torch it for a pair of sunglasses.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, thanks. Oh, thanks, you guys, for coming. It means a lot to me.
Oh, Todd, you knew we'd be here to support you.
Yeah.
Just like John and Sly and Patrick, and we're the only ones here, aren't we?
So far.
Todd, sweetheart.
Hi, Mom.
Introduce me to Joey Travolta.
Oh, Mom, he's married.
Married.
Who's the doll? So, Hardin, does your sister-in-law have the cash for your share of the juice bar, or do I have to drop a dime?
Why don't you just go squeeze something, okay?
Todd, you should have told us.
Oh, you guys are always bailing me out.
And I'd be happy to bail you out again, if you're sure this is what you want.
What do you mean?
You didn't go to Juilliard to run a juice bar. You're an actor.
Oh, yeah, right. I've been fooling myself long enough, JC. It's time I just admit it. My brother made it, and I didn't.
But you can't quit. Look, I'll give you the money. But you have to promise not to give up on your dream.
Hey, thanks. It really means something to me. And oh my God, Frank Stallone has got a microphone.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up for the challenge of our rivals. And
You know, you should have told me your dad was Reece Hardin. He's scary.
Ryan, it's cool. I'm an adult, and he understands that. I love your Zen garden. It's so Zen-like.
You know, you're the first girl that I felt was special enough to bring here. Why don't we sit down on my Serenity bench?
Ryan, wait. Slow down. I have to talk to you.
Lori, this is our 3rd date. I can't hold out forever.
Ryan, I just need to know what you meant when you said I was special.
Well, you're kind, compassionate, and you've got a body that just won't quit.
Ryan, I'm serious. I just need to know you care.
Of course I care. I see us together. I see a future. I see your father climbing over my Serenity fence.
Dad, I can handle this.
Yeah, be cool, man.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna snap you like a twig.
Dad, trust me. Please. Ryan, it's not gonna work out between us.
What are you talking about? I had you on the Serenity bench.
like who I am when I'm with you.
You don't have to like you. I like you. Now lose your dad and let's hit the bench.
Ryan, I lied. I'm not 22. I'm 17.
You're 17? 17? I had a 17-year-old on my Serenity bench? This is awful. I really hope to work with you someday.
Come on, I'll help you over the fence.
Thanks, Dad. I'll use the gate.
There's a gate?
Francine, so the war lasted 4 years.
You're just not going to let that go, are you?
You okay? Jacey, I'm sorry I said you weren't my mother. I mean, I'm under your roof. You're on my ass. Pretty much spells mother to me.
That is lovely, Lori. I'm surprised Hallmark hasn't put it on a card.
Hey, who knew Frank Stallone has so many fans?
I thought we were gonna have to turn a hose on the crowd when he launched into sexual healing. Hi, guys.
Hi, Pat.
Oh, hey, Todd. I had our business manager messenger a check over for you.
Oh, great, thanks. What's that for? This is the ticket to my future. Jacey has given me my share of the money for the juice bar.
Oh, well, that's terrific, Todd. Guess I shouldn't have mentioned you to Bruce.
Yeah, you're right. You, mentioned me to Bruce?
Yeah, I told him you'd be perfect for one of the South American rebels in Die Hard 4.
Does my character have any lines?
Well, a line. But Bruce promised me he'd do it personally. I'll call him back. Busy.
And now, Harry Hamlin, Jennifer Grant, and Marnette Patterson in the WB summer comedy, Movie Stars.
Reece Hardin body slams Nicolas Cage to the canvas.
That's for Con Air. That's for Snake Eyes. And that's for being Francis Ford Coppola's nephew.
Use the claw on him, Daddy.
And Cage pulls out something Hardin will never see, a Best Actor award.
Hey!
Foreign object, foreign object.
Hey, Hardin, ever see Face Off? And some lucky fan's gonna be taking home a special Reece Hardin souvenir.
Dad, you got screwed.
Come on. That scrawny little punk could never take me. Clay wrestling is so fake.
Okay, I need your opinions. Do I wear this or this for my interview with Kurt Loder tomorrow?
MTV's Kurt Loder? I mean, JC, shouldn't you be on, like, VH6?
One of the reasons I'm doing this interview on MTV is because I want to reach a wider audience.
People with televisions?
Hey, I haven't done an interview in 3 years. Not since the Barbara Walters blowfish incident.
Okay, I gotta know.
Jacey had an allergic reaction to Barbara Walters' perfume on camera.
Mommy puffed up like a blowfish.
Yeah, I blowed up real good. As long as the studio's making me do this interview, I'm gonna show the real me, not the movie star.
JC, the real you is a movie star.
Well, not always. I want people to know that I grew up in Bakersfield. My mom was a stripper. And there's... Okay, forget the stripper part. Guys, you're never gonna believe what I just found. Oh, Reece! It's the movie we fell in love on. Cyber Death 2000. I bought it at Quentin Tarantino's yard sale. I wanted $5 for it. I got him down to 75 cents. And he threw in a Pulp Fiction fanny pack.
Big deal. I've got posters from all of Dad's movies. Except Clash of the Titans.
That was beyond lame.
Come on, I look damn good in that toga. Hey, Lori, I never realized you were such a big fan of my movies.
Yeah, I saw them all 10 or 15 times. But CD2K is way coolest. I love when the cyborgs chase you through Times Square and that annoying mime gets vaporized in the crossfire.
Hey, I played that annoying mime.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got my first catchphrase from that movie. Arrivederci, dirtbag.
Nervous about the interview tomorrow?
A little. I can just see Kurt Loder sitting across from me with that smug, I know the Red Hot Chili Peppers and you don't, smirk on his face.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers. God, I miss Benny Goodman.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how was work?
Oh, I tunneled out of a German POW camp, stole a motorcycle, and headed for the Swiss border. And I never left Burbank. Life is good.
Look, Daddy. Laurie's helping me make a heart to give to Tyler tomorrow. He's a babe.
A guy back in Ohio gave me a heart once.
Chocolate?
Human. He was a med student with a really twisted sense of humor.
It's here. I got it.
What?
The action figure you put me in charge of. Todd Hardin presents Reece Hardin, Navy SEAL.
God, it's supposed to be me, not Sigourney Weaver.
What are you talking about? That looks just like you.
I have breasts!
Those are pecs. You're really strong.
So I've got pecs and a purse?
That's your power pack, where you carry your power things. And look, when I squeeze your little head, you fire a thermal missile.
It looks like I'm firing a tube of lipstick. Todd, I know it's just an action figure, but it's me. It's my image. And like it or not, I have to protect my image.
Your image? Reece, this doll is the epitome of manhood.
I'm wearing a leotard!
But it's bulletproof?
Todd, I want this thing off the market right now before people start calling me Navy SEAL Barbie.
Will you just relax? Look, your action figure is taking Malibu Mandy on a date.
Actually, Uncle Todd, they're going shopping for shoes.
Sweetie?
That's a cool bike.
Yeah, thanks. It's the one I came out from Ohio on. I even used it in my first couple movies.
Yeah, I thought I recognized it. It's the bike you rode in Lethal Impact.
Yep, drove right over Dennis Hopper. If you look close, you can still see a faint skid mark over his left eyebrow.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, well, we couldn't use it. I was supposed to land on the roof of the bus Hopper hijacked, but I mistimed the jump. I went right through the windshield. And I was in the hospital for months. They kept moving me from room to room.
Why?
Hopper was trying to kill me. The studios used the accident as an excuse to bar me from doing anything dangerous. Made me start using a stuntman.
Well, it didn't matter to me. I'd buy a box of Junior Mints and a small buttered popcorn. Well, butter's probably stretching it. But I'd buy a small yellow popcorn. Then I'd sit in the third row and watch my dad save the world. And for a couple of hours, we were together.
Hey, you want to come to the set with me tomorrow morning?
Yeah, what time do you have to leave?
6.
6? You're a big star. Don't you have people to get up that early for you?
You're late.
Hey. You guys know the rules. I'm not home. Wait by the curb. How'd you get in here anyway?
It's better you don't know.
Well, as long as you're all comfortable, I got something I want to show you. Prepare to be dazzled. Todd Hardin presents Reece Hardin, Navy SEAL.
What the hell is that?
It's his new action figure.
Hey, Todd, your brother's got a nice set of hooters.
Yeah. What do you think, Swayze?
I'd do her.
Okay, it may not be exactly what I had envisioned, but you'd think Reece would take the time to acknowledge the 4 months of work I put in on it.
So? My brother knows I have great pipes. Does he ask me to sing Eye of the Tiger in Rocky III?
Yeah.
Who's he bring in? Survivor. But who's the survivor now? I'm working Vegas, they're working Burger King.
Well, the last feature I directed, I called my brother and I asked him, could you bring in a couple of your buddies? So I'm expecting Hoffman, Willis, Cruz.
Who'd he hook you up with?
That guy who played Horseshack.
Well, Patrick promised me a role in Dirty Dancing. Showed up on the set the first day and gave the role to somebody else.
To who?
Jennifer Grey.
I am not taking this action figure off the market. This is the first serious assignment my brother has ever given me, and I can't back down. These are going out tomorrow as planned.
You better not get Reece mad at you.
Now, your brother's got a lot of power in this town.
Yeah, well, so does yours. And yours. And... that doesn't make us any less important.
Todd's right.
Hey, you're damn right, Todd.
I'm a person of worth.
If our brothers can't treat us with the respect we deserve, we fly solo. What do you say, guys? You with me?
Are you crazy? I lose Sly, I'm laying carpet in Teaneck. Bear me, Donnie.
Okay, Heinrich, break left at the burned-out farmhouse. Schultz, down and into the shell crater. O'Malley, break left at the half-track. And Ryan, stay back and block. And this time, try saving me. All right, on 3. 1. Hut! 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 No! No! Yes! All right! Laurie, did you see that pass?
Dad, it's a Nerf ball. Moonglow can throw it 60 yards. I was hoping I'd get to see you kick some Nazi butt.
Oh, you will. As soon as we get the word from our director, Monty Python.
It's magic time. Now, in this shot, you've escaped from the POW camp. You're racing towards the border, your heart pounding as you're pursued by the evil Nazis.
As opposed to the good Nazis?
Point taken. Suddenly, you see it on the horizon. Freedom, so close, you can almost smell it.
You know, I'm not going to smell anything. I think I'm just going to ride down to my mark and stop.
What an interesting choice. Then the stunt rider takes over and actually jumps the fence. Maybe he'll smell the freedom.
Ooh, riding to your mark. You think you can handle it?
Of course I can handle it. I'm Reece Hardin, action star.
Somebody get him out of there. Where's my stunt rider? What the hell are you doing?
Go, Dad! Go for it!
No film! No film!
Laurie, I just...
Dad, it's cool. I mean, it's just a movie.
while.
Jacey, nice outfit.
Oh, you like it?
I'm beginning to. The last 4 actresses I interviewed were wearing the same thing. It's kind of a t-shirt, jeans, you know, keeping it real.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's what I want. You know, people to see that we're normal, just like everybody else.
Right. Can we do this?
What? Am I not in your target demographic? I buy things. Maybe not the latest Busta Rhymes CD, but things.
So, you know, that's exactly the kind of couch I had last time we did the Chili Peppers. It's an amazing thing. You know their work, right?
Oh, yeah. I especially love Tick.
Flea. Okay, let's do this. Jacey Wyatt, Academy Award nominated actress, mother of 2, wife of Reece Hardin. But it hasn't all been easy, has it, Jacey? When you married Reece, he was considered one of Hollywood's bad boys. How did you rein him in?
Well, Kurt, in a lot of ways, Reece really matured on his own.
Yes, okay, so I wanted to jump the fence. So what?
All I said was you could have made it.
I know that. Don't you think I know that?
You were gonna jump a fence?
Well, you don't think I could do it?
I think you could.
Sit down, Loader. I don't have to prove anything to anybody.
Including yourself?
Jacey, maybe this is the wrong time.
Sit down, Loader.
Reece, I know you told me you want me to pull your action figure off the market, but you know, I gotta go with my gut on this one.
Todd, the last time you went with your gun, I got stuck hosting a cocktail reception at the Amish Cultural Center.
Everybody loves Reece Hardin.
Todd, they're Amish. They don't go to the movies! Now, I want that action figure off the market now.
Why did you even hire me, Reece, if you don't trust my judgment?
Because you're my brother.
Oh, so my job is a sham. Just a way to funnel a little cash to the pathetic little brother.
No, I didn't mean it that way.
No, I know exactly what you meant, Reece. I'm reading you loud and clear. And you know what? I quit. Hey, Kurt.
Just another day at the Happy Hardin home. I'll be right back. Hey, listen. I'm glad you're not jumping any fences. You're right. You don't have to prove anything.
Jacey, the fact is I wasn't sure I could make it. I'm not 25 anymore. I could have wiped out. It would have been worse than that time I tried to do Shakespeare in the park.
You don't know that.
Being a star has made me soft, bloated. My God, I've become Steven Seagal.
Honey, that'll never happen.
Jacey, my daughter believes that I'm that guy up on the screen. And for one moment, as long as it took to jump some stupid fence, I wanted to be that guy for her.
For her? So, Kurt, think you can hook me up with Natalie and Brulia?
No. I can give you Kennedy's cell phone number.
I've never seen so many people so upset about someone not jumping a fence. You okay? Oh, God, Reece looks so young. I assume the blue blob on the motorcycle with him is you?
Yeah. It was Halloween. I wanted to be Princess Leia, but Mom made me go as a Smurf.
Must have been fun, trick-or-treating on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Dad rode right up to the front doors. I never got so much candy in my life. And a couple of wallets.
Lori, you seem to have some sort of exaggerated image of your father that you picked up from his movies.
Well, that's all I had.
Yeah, but now you have him.
Hey, sweetie. Did you have a good day at school? Did Tyler like the heart you made him? Oh, honey.
I gave it to Tyler, but he threw it in the trash.
You know, it's amazing how fragile hearts are. The trick is having the right tool to fix them.
What is it?
Duct tape. Now, sweetie, I can't promise this won't break again. But if it does, I'll be here. And I promise you, I'll never run out of tape.
Thanks, Daddy. It's gonna really hurt when I hit Tyler over the head with it.
Dad, you don't have to jump any fences for me.
Sweetie, I just wanted you to see that there's a part of me that is that guy you grew up watching in the theater. The guy you were so proud of because he was always saving the world.
Dad, I'm more proud of what you just did for Moonglow than anything you ever did in the movies. It's not Reece Hardin, action star I miss growing up. It's the guy with the duct tape.
Well, he's right here.
You know, you're a lot better looking in person than on the screen. Shorter, but better looking.
Hey, you want to help me with this bike? We can restore it together.
Sure, what do we have to do?
Well, not much. Sleeve the engine, port the head, recalibrate the carburetor.
Can't we just wash it?
So, JC, you know, I got to tell you that usually when an actress tells me, so I'm going to show you my real self, I think, please, you know, but you did.
Keeping it real.
Ciao.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. He is so Hollywood. You guys been working on a bike?
Yep, we sleeved the engine, ported the head, and recalibrated the carburetor.
Oh, you got it running?
Nope.
Dad, they know where we live.
What are you guys doing out here?
Hard, you better move quicker. You're going to lose your brother as an assistant.
Yeah, he's getting tons of offers. Offers? From whom?
That James Vander whatever.
Yeah, and that girl with the big head. You know the one.
Listen, I appreciate what you guys are trying to do. Why don't you tell Todd to come on in?
Yo, Todd. Don't try talking me into coming back. I'm just here to pick up a few personal belongings, like that widescreen TV.
That's ours.
Well, I didn't say my personal belongings.
Todd, I hired you because you're my brother.
Yeah, and it's really...
No, and because you're my brother, I can trust you more than anyone else in the world.
You mean that?
I mean it. But you have to understand how important my image is to me. As it would be to any actor. I mean, come on, you know that.
Yeah, I know, Reece, I know.
Look, I'm not sure about the action figure, but I am sure about you. And if you believe in it, I'm willing to take the risk.
Great. You will not regret it.
Yeah, well, I better not.
Mommy, turn on the television. The clay wrestlers are on.
No, honey, that celebrity slugfest is ridiculous.
But you just poked out Claire Dane's eyes.
Where's the remote?
In our top story, toymaker Kenbro has announced it is recalling the Reece Hardin Navy SEAL action figure due to a boycott organized by the Reverend Ronald Hamilton, who stated, and I quote, "There is no place in a decent society for an openly transvestite action figure."
Don't ask, don't tell.
Where have you been?
Oh, I'm out.
You jumped that fence, didn't you?
Twice. Apache, you're late. Robin Williams is driving the carpool today. I don't want him yelling at me in 27 wacky voices.
Sorry, Dad. I had to finish my computer science homework. I downloaded the dancing baby into the trailer for the new Star Wars. It's so cool when he gets eaten by Jabba the Hutt.
Cool wig, Mommy. Did you get it at Tina Turner's yard sale?
I'm building the character for my next movie, honey. I'm a 60s radical who brings literacy to the Hmong people of the Laotian Highlands.
to do with your wig?
Well, every actor has a process, sweetie.
What's your process, Daddy?
Process? I just need to know 3 things about my character. Good guy, cool car, gun the size of an office copier.
This outfit is so Heather's. Did someone declare plaid this year's brown and not tell me?
Why are you wearing my school's uniform? You don't even go to be... Is this some kind of sick joke?
Do you think I want to go to geek prep? Dad's making me. I wanted to go to Crosswinds.
No, you're not going to one of those artsy schools with no tests and no grades.
Why not? Crosswinds is exactly where she belongs. The school's fight songs by Blues Traveler.
Laurie, whether you agree with your father or not, just give geek prep a chance.
Jacey, are you playing Julie in the mod squad?
You guys could have at least warned me. I mean, Buchanan is the finest school in the city, and I've got a reputation to uphold.
Excuse me, I had a reputation in my high school, too.
There's a surprise. How'd you get her in anyway?
Well, I just did what any other parent would do. I took your headmaster to dinner at Morton's on Monday night, in courtside seats next to Nicholson. Then we ended up at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
You did all that for Laurie.
Well, the waffles were for me.
Dad, my entire future depends on the relationships I develop at Buchanan with the children of other movers and shakers. Jeffrey Katzenberg, Michael Douglas, Master P.
Now, do you think I want to be seen with you, little man? If they'd let me go where I wanted, this wouldn't be a problem.
Well, come on. Buchanan has lots to offer. What, a state-of-the-art chem lab, Olympic-sized swimming pool, and they must be pro-education. Their basketball team hasn't won a game in 37 years.
You're not gonna have a lot of tall kids when most of the dads are agents.
Come on now, I really need you guys to trust me on this. We have your best interests at heart. I mean, it's our job. It's what we do. We're parents.
Fine. I came out here to start over, and no reason that shouldn't mean school, too. Buchanan's gonna suck.
I still can't find my character. Like the scene where she goes to the airport. What does the plane represent? Flight? Freedom?
Frequent flyer miles?
I don't think Daddy respects our craft.
Moonglow, don't forget, this afternoon we're headed over to Mel Gibson's house for his kid's birthday party. Oh, sweetie, if you see Mr. Pesci talking with Daddy, come on over and tell me I got a phone call.
Okay, guess who I am? I bring literacy to the Hmong people of the Laotian Island.
Hope Laurie's having a good day at Apache's school.
Yeah, at least she hasn't set fire to it.
I still think she belongs at Crosswinds.
Tree huggers.
Reece, it's a school for the arts. I mean, Laurie loves to draw, she enjoys music. I just think it's a better environment for her.
Jacey, you and I never had this kind of opportunity. I just want my daughter to go to the best school in the city, and Buchanan is the best school in the city.
It's the best school for Apache. It doesn't make it the best school for Laurie.
Is this what I have to look forward to?
No, sweetie. You can go to any school you want.
Good. I'm gonna go to clown college.
Look, Buchanan can help Laurie get into a great college so she can get a jump on life, like Todd did when he went to Juilliard.
Well, excuse me for having eyes. Man, Jennifer Lopez is so touchy. Just because I accidentally caught a glimpse of her sunbathing nude.
Todd, she has a 12-foot fence.
Yeah, I know. I almost broke my neck. I gotta pick something up from Mom, and then I gotta get to my poker game with Travolta, Swayze, and Stallone.
Son, we all know it's just Joey Travolta, Don Swayze, and Frank Stallone.
Not today, John, Patrick, and Sly are coming over.
Really?
No.
Oh, here's your costume. I did what you asked.
Okay, Mom.
I let out the crotch.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Costume? Todd, you got a part?
Another Mentos commercial?
Better. I landed a gig as a greeter in one of Hollywood's A-list functions. It'll give me a chance to showcase my acting ability and let some of the big guns in this town experience the magic that is Todd Hardin.
Todd, are you sure this is such a good idea? I mean, it sounds kind of...
Desperate, Reece?
Well, yeah.
Look at me. I'm 35 years old, I work as my brother's assistant, and my biggest credit is asteroid victim 702 in Armageddon.
I thought you were in Deep Impact.
Well, same difference.
Look, why don't you just let me put you in one of my movies?
No, Reece, we've already had this discussion. I refuse to be dependent on my brother for work. I am not Clint Howard. Who, by the way, was wonderful as asteroid victim 708.
I got a lousy hand.
Yeah?
Just a couple of fours.
Couple of fours.
What's this? Another pair of fours? 4 fours?
Oh, man.
It's 3 in the afternoon. Why aren't you in school?
Why aren't you guys working?
Deal the cards. This has to be our last hand, though. I don't want to miss my primo gig.
Well, great. That means I'm gonna have to go home.
What's the problem?
I was involved in a little situation at Apache's fancy school today.
Well, is this something that myself or one of my associates could look into?
Joey.
Now I guess Dad's gonna be getting a call from that lame-o headmaster, Dr. Thompson.
Why not let your Uncle Todd take the call? You can imitate Reece.
What, are you insane? And why am I even asking that?
Come on, Todd. Haven't you ever imitated your brother to get something you want?
Well, yeah.
Watch this.
Yo, Mario. Sly. Absolutely. I want 8 pizzas, extra pepperoni, and put it on my tab. No, it's not Frank. Hello?
Revolta, do John.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris? A royale with cheese. Hey, did you ever see my brother without a hairpiece? It's scary how much we look alike.
Hey, watch. I look enough like Patrick. The chicks aren't really sure, but they think maybe. That's when I give them a little bit of dirty dancing.
When your daddies and mommies over, hurry up! Hurry up!
Come on, Daddy. Tweety wants to be in the movies.
Okay! Tweety wants to see the hands of every little pony cat whose mommy and daddy is a producer or a director!
Todd?
No! It's Tweety Bird! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Todd, whatever you're about to do, don't.
Remember, Reece, I'm desperate. Okay, now sit down. Ooh, no, not there. In the back. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Todd Hardin, actor. And I would like you to see the man beneath the head. But, well, since I can't seem to get it off, I guess I'll just wear it while I perform a monologue from a classic play, Ghosts, written by Henrik Ibsen. Now, I'll be playing Oswald, who is being slowly driven insane thanks to the carnal sins of his father.
Oh, my God.
I never asked you for a life. And what kind of life is this that you give me? I won't have it. You can take it back. Oh, wait. Don't go. Where are you going? You're not going out. And no one is coming in.
What's wrong, Daddy?
Hey!
They've turned on you.
Okay, so what happened after the cake attack?
They started throwing everything they could get their pudgy little hands on. Presents, punch, lit birthday candles. And then one of Mel's 53 kids started wailing on me with a golf club.
You know what your mistake was? You ran. Oh, it's just like one of those nature films on the Discovery Channel. That pack of kids brought you down like a wounded wildebeest.
That's when the birthday boy went all Tiger Woods on my ass.
Dalton? Reece, I'm not here as Dalton, your waffle partner. I'm here as Dr. Thompson, headmaster of Buchanan Prep. There was an incident today involving one of your children who I'm afraid is facing expulsion.
Oh, God, Reece, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I knew Buchanan wasn't right for Lori.
It's not Lori. It's me.
I knew someday he'd snap.
Fighting?
I'm afraid today we saw an Apache we've never seen before. The angry little Apache. An Apache who resorts to violence. An Apache who lashes out.
Okay, we understand, all right? Look, in the first place, I find it hard to believe that Apache got into any fight at all. And even if he did, it's no reason to kick him out.
Well, I'm afraid the trustees instituted the fighting equals expelled policy back when the Zappas were attending. Boy, that dweezil was a handful.
Well, your policy sucks. I put 2 years of my life in a Buchanan.
Man, I've got to work on my timing.
Apache, why don't you tell us exactly what happened?
Ask Lori. She was there. Tell him what happened today at school.
Oh, that was no biggie. This really cute guy was helping me find the right building, and when I was thanking him, Apache came up and sort of pushed him into my locker 10 or 15 times.
Well, then I suppose that you had nothing to do with it.
Just an innocent bystander.
So that's the thanks I get.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just forget it.
Ah, the angry little Apache. Not a pretty sight, is it? Perhaps now you can understand why he had to be expelled.
Expelled? What are you talking about?
They booted him.
Reece, why is that man on your couch in a chicken suit?
I'm a canary, you pot.
Let's go in the kitchen.
All right, but the trustees are pretty strict on this since the whole Drew Barrymore debacle. Where'd she get that nail gun? I'll never know.
What happened to you?
Oh, the last thing I remember hearing was one of Roseanne's kids saying, "Ooh, he tastes just like chicken."
Would it have killed you to tell him the truth?
I did. I was standing at my locker talking to some guy.
Ty Douglas isn't just some guy. A, his dad's a major player at Miramax. B, when it comes to girls, he's the biggest dog on campus. And C, I spent the past 2 years sucking up to him.
Now why, if he's such a jerk?
Let me refer you back to point A. And you know there's more to the story than what you told them.
We were just playing around. I never expected to find such a cool guy in the middle of Geekville.
Lori, this guy doesn't just play around. I saw how you had to push him back 2 or 3 times.
I don't need a bodyguard. I've managed to come this far without your help or anybody else's.
Fine, build a wall around yourself. See if I care.
What did you want me to say? That starting over meant I'd been at Buchanan 5 minutes when Mr. Biggest Dog on campus was trying to slide into second base? And who do you think they'd blame? Hello?
Still think he's cool?
Well, he made the transition from cool to creep pretty quick.
Thank you.
And I know you spent a lot of time sucking up to Miramax Jr.
No problem. It actually felt kind of good slamming his head into that locker.
So why didn't you rat me out?
Because you're my sister. Half-sister. Twisted sister. Whatever. We're family.
Okay, so how do we get you back in Buchanan and me out?
Listen, everybody. Buchanan Prep is my life. But if I had to throw it all away today in order to defend myself, then so be it. But I want you to know that today, a little piece of me died.
Well, it's obvious how you feel about Buchanan.
So you'll let him back in?
Love to. Can't.
You know, if Buchanan Prep is the type of school that's willing to just toss aside Apache Hardin, then in all good conscience, I don't think I can possibly continue to go there.
Nice try.
Fine, but I'll be miserable.
Look, I know you have certain rules, but, I mean, we must be able to work something out.
You know, I gave Apache's situation a lot of thought today as I strolled through the Eisner Quadrangle, sat on the Jeffrey Katzenberg bench, and I thought of how much the generosity of all of these great contributors.
Can I talk to you in here for a second?
Certainly.
Okay, how much?
Well, who can put a price on education?
Well, obviously you can.
It's not for me, Reece. It's for the children. And those children need new office furniture.
How about 50 new computers?
100.
75.
Deal. Excuse me, but why are you lying there?
Look, pal, you got your blood money. Now hit the twale.
Well, Apache, welcome back to Buchanan.
Dr. Thompson, I'm sorry I referred to Buchanan in such a vulgar manner.
Oh, not to worry. Who do you think came up with that name 40 years ago when he himself was a student at Buchanan?
You, sir?
No, Harvey Keitel.
Dad, let me ask you a question. Are you sending me to Buchanan because it's best for you or because it's best for me?
Listen, Lori, I only got through the first semester of college before they kicked me out. You know why?
Because you hijacked a homecoming float and ran it through the car wash?
Because I was miserable and I didn't want to be there. Look, I still think you can make it at Buchanan.
Have we learned nothing today?
But if you really feel that Crosswinds is the best place for you, then we'll give it a shot.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, try not to get into any trouble at Crosswinds. Your permanent record extends into your next lifetime.
Where are you going?
To burn this uniform before the plaid spreads to my other clothes.
Well, my ears have finally stopped winging. Ringing. I guess I can go home.
Listen, Todd, there's something I want to tell you.
Yeah, I know. I made a complete ass of myself.
Well, that. And how envious I am of you.
Reece, you're wearing a $300 sweater. I'm in a chicken suit. You're envious of me?
Well, when I watched you up there this afternoon performing Ibsen for a bunch of angry 6-year-olds, well, I realized how much passion you have for your craft. I mean, for me, acting is just a job, but for you, it's your life.
A life I almost lost today.
Well, just promise me you'll never give up.
I promise, Reece. They can pelt me with cake. They can mock my choice of material. They can beat me with the latest in graphite technology. There is one thing they will never, ever take from me.
And that is?
My pride.
And now, an all-new episode of Movie Stars.
Here's that pot sticker.
What? A piece of Kung Pao chicken just ricocheted off my cheek.
Marlon Brando bellying up to the waffle bar at IHOP. Talk about apocalypse now. It's just nerves. Touch that egg roll and die.
Mommy's hoping she gets nominated for a 3rd Academy Award. She's already lost. Twice.
Sweetie, remember what Mommy always says. It's an honor just to be nominated.
And you believe me? I want to win. I want to be recognized for my craft. And most of all, I want to kick Gwyneth Paltrow's bony little butt.
What did Gwyneth Paltrow ever do to you? Besides the fact that she's younger, thinner, and in a better movie. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that unsupportive?
Hey, Mommy, do your acceptance speech.
Yeah, maybe the only chance you'll get.
Okay, now that was unsupportive.
And the Oscar goes to Jacey Wyatt for a perfect film.
Oh gosh, this is so unexpected. I don't have anything prepared. I'd like to thank my director and his ego, my producer, good luck in rehab, and most of all, I'd like to thank my family. My children, Apache, Moonglow, and Lori, Francine, and finally, my husband, Reece Hardin, who I love so very, very much. Thank you.
Is it just my imagination, or is Jacey even more neurotic than usual?
It happens every year around Oscar time.
And how do you handle it?
I try to be on location. Out of the country is best.
So, Dad, what's it like knowing you'll never, ever win an Oscar?
Son, I have something more precious than an Oscar. It's called the People's Choice Award.
Dr. Levinstein's still in Aspen? Well, have her call Jacey Wyatt. I need the results of my blood test. No, I wasn't in Shakespeare in Love. That was Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh, yeah, she's a delight.
I'm working on my acceptance speech for when I win my first Oscar. How do you spell Spielberg?
G-O-D.
You're looking at a broken man. Todd, what happened?
I have just received word that Sid, my agent of many years, is no longer with us.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He moved to Phoenix to open a pet shop. But life goes on, and I'll be needing a new agent, so I had my reel recut. I think you'll be surprised. Well, it blows, Reece.
Oh, come on, Todd. You did good work in The Postman.
Yeah, only 3 people saw it. Me, Kevin, and you.
Actually, only 2.
Oh, Reece.
Well, you know, why don't you let me hook you up with the guys at CAA? I'm sure they'd be happy to have you.
Why? Because I'm the brother of Reece Hardin, action star?
Well, yeah. Hey, Robin.
Reece?
Jacey, your agent's here. So, how are things at the Morris office? What a swell bunch of guys.
Jacey, have you been crying? Just my annual pre-Oscar roller coaster of emotions. One minute I'm crying, and the next I'm wondering what my agent's doing here.
I'm having dinner next door with Tom and Rita. And I wanted to tell you that you are this close to landing the next James Cameron movie. Cameron! Now, I'm not saying that you got the part, but it's between you and Anthony Hopkins. The script isn't really written yet.
Sweetheart, it's been your dream to work with Cameron.
It'll mean moving to England.
Oh, not to worry. Whatever it takes.
Do you know how lucky you are to have Reece?
Absolutely. He's caring, supportive.
And I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
Robin?
I'm speaking theoretically. I'm speaking metaphorically. I'm speaking as a woman who hasn't had it in months.
That's ridiculous. I mean, you're young, attractive, and obviously willing.
And I work 18 hours a day. Anyway, it's impossible to find a man in this town who isn't married, gay, or both. I just want to find someone who will hold me in his arms, caress me, and tell me how much he loves me.
You're talking about the perfect marriage.
No, I'm talking about an hour and a half at the Beverly Wilshire. So, I don't suppose you have another Reece stashed around here?
Actually, he has a brother.
Mom, I pulled up the odds for Best Actress on the internet.
How am I doing?
You're right behind Tay Leone for Deep Impact. Did I mention you're a bit of a dark horse?
Let me on that internet.
Robin Winslow, Jacey's agent. I don't want to sound too forward, but Jacey tells me you're available.
Well, she's right. I'm back in the market.
When did your last relationship end?
About an hour ago.
Well, you know, the best thing to do is get right back in the saddle.
Hey, giddy up. Wow. I can't believe I got a new agent so fast.
I don't think we're on the same page.
Well, sure we are. I just lost my old agent, Ovitz.
You were represented by Mike Ovitz?
Sid Ovitz. No relation.
I know Sid. He's in my building.
Oh, well, then you must know that he left the business.
Actually, he just got rid of some dead weight, cut his client list, made up some ridiculous story about opening a pet shop in Flagstaff.
Phoenix.
have to be honest. I only handle A-list talent. But I may be willing to make an exception in your case.
Well, great.
As long as we end up in bed together. I'll be back after dinner.
Let me just see if I got this straight. If we end up in bed together, then you'll represent me?
Think about it.
I never had to sleep with Sid.
Lori, I thought we agreed you wouldn't go through my closet without permission.
Can I go through your closet?
Ms. Wyatt, we left messages for Dr. Levenstein to call you at home with your test results. And good luck with the Oscars. You were wonderful in Stepmom.
Test results? I'm not gonna have to raise Moonglow, am I?
Your father and I were on our way home from a women in film banquet, and Barry White was on the radio, so naturally he pulled over on the side of Mulholland and put down the backseat of the Land Rover.
Okay, WTMI.
What?
Way too much information.
Anyway, I think I may be pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Shh! I don't want Reece to know until I'm sure. It's not like we've even talked about it, and a new baby changes everything. And it's not just Reece. I mean, how's Apache gonna feel about it? And Moonglow? And you?
I think it's great.
You do?
Well, yeah, I wasn't here when Apache and Moonglow were born. I never even got a chance to hold them.
Oh, God. You had to say that. Thanks. I just wish my doctor would call so that we'd know.
Jacey, why don't you just buy a home pregnancy test?
If Jacey Wyatt buys a home pregnancy test, it will be all over the tabloids before I leave the Save-On parking lot.
Well, I could get you one.
You do that for me?
Jacey, you know I would. As long as you let me drive your Porsche.
Let me ask you guys something. If you had a shot at landing a big agent, but it meant that you had to sleep with them, would you do it?
Is Asian man or woman?
A woman.
She a hottie?
Oh, yeah.
She your cousin?
No, Swayze. Jeez.
Then what's your problem?
On the one hand, she's a powerful agent, damn good looking, and, well, she wants me.
So she's blind?
On the other hand, I want somebody who believes in Todd Hardin, the actor.
Well, Todd, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for your career. I mean, I clean my manager's pool.
Who's your manager?
Patrick.
Oh, God. It's like a bad Twilight Zone episode.
Hey, Reece, I believe you know Joey Travolta, Don Swayze, Frank Stallone.
Hey, guys, how you doing? And why are you in my house?
My place is getting fumigated, and Travolta's place is the only place big enough for the table.
But my wife won't let us play there after that last incident.
Incident?
Well, let's just say that Swayze and malt liquor don't mix.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, guys.
Oh, what's this?
None of your business?
Apache, you know in this house we believe in privacy.
I just had to make sure she wasn't sneaking in cigarettes. But don't worry, it was just a home pregnancy kit.
What?
Hey, now, Reece, now take it easy.
Take it easy. I just found out my 17-year-old daughter thinks she might be pregnant, and all you can say is, take it easy?
Well, I guess I should have said, don't take it out on me.
You know, I just hope those weren't cigarettes. She sure shouldn't be smoking if she's pregnant.
goes nothing.
Jacey,
I can't move my legs.
I'll go check. Good luck. Oops.
Oops, what does oops mean?
Okay, don't freak out. I'm gonna get you another one.
Another one? Why?
I guess I was more nervous than I thought. I dropped it in the sink. It's purple.
What does purple mean?
You're gonna have a Barney?
Lori, can I talk to you for a second?
Can we talk later? I really gotta go.
Oh, no, this is important. Look, I don't really know how to say this, so I'm just going to say it. I know about the pregnancy test, and this is definitely something we're going to talk about.
You wanna talk to me about it?
I'm your father, and I just... Look, How could you? Look, I know this is the 90s, and I'm supposed to be open-minded about the whole thing, but you're just not ready to be doing what you're doing.
And exactly what am I doing?
I think you know what you're doing. You're doing that thing you're not supposed to be doing!
That's what you think?
Well, I don't know what to think. I mean, when you moved out here, you told me you wanted to start over.
And how can I if my own father doesn't trust me? Oh, and you might want to talk to JC about my pregnancy.
This never happened on Father Knows Best.
What's the matter with you?
I just had another fight with Lori.
What's it about this time?
She went out and bought a home pregnancy test.
Well, maybe she bought it for a friend.
Who among her friends? You? We? You and me?
You're happy about it.
Oh, of course I am. I mean, if you are.
Reece, I'd love to have another child. I just didn't want to put any pressure on you.
Me? Well, I had the easy part. All I had to do was turn up Barry White.
Okay. You understand nothing's certain.
But what about the test?
Slight malfunction. Lori went to get another one. So don't get too excited.
Oh, I understand. We're just gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Not get our hopes up. Woohoo! I'm king of the world!
I can't do this. Well, I mean, I can. You have to tell me you respect me for my craft, for my ability.
Yeah, whatever. Come on, Todd.
Come. Okay, maybe just this once. Wait a second. What am I doing? Listen, I find you completely attractive, and under any other circumstances, I would be so there. But not like this. Have you no morals? No sense of decency?
Todd, I'm an agent.
I just want you to know the past 3 minutes were the most intense of my entire life. Paraphrase Bogey, we'll always have the deck.
Robin, what are you doing back here?
I wanted to stop by and tell you this personally. I got a call during dinner. Cameron decided to go another direction in that part we talked about.
Oh, so I guess Anthony Hopkins got it.
No, Gwyneth Paltrow.
I heard.
Actually, I'm kind of relieved. I'm just starting to get to know Lori. I mean, uprooting the kids, and it ties up Gwyneth Paltrow for 2 years.
So what are you gonna do about a new agent?
I don't know. I guess I'll show my new reel to my old agent and hope he takes me back.
Well, I could have a couple of my associates guarantee an enthusiastic response.
Lori, look, I know the pregnancy test was for Jacey, and I'm sorry I assumed it was for you. You know, I used to promise myself that if you ever came out here to live, I'd be understanding and patient, that I'd never lose my temper, I'd never yell at you.
You didn't happen to write that down anywhere, did you? You know, back in Ohio, Mom never yelled at me. You know why? Because she was never there. She just didn't care. And you're here, and you obviously do. Boy, do you care.
Yeah, I do. I really, really do. Hello? Oh, yeah, just a minute. It's your doctor.
Hi, Lisa. Great, you got my results? I see. Thanks. False alarm.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. But I've got a Barry White CD up in the bedroom.
WTMI, Dad.
Mommy, can I wait up for the phone call and get nominated?
Of course you can. Well, maybe I'll wait up. What time is this phone call?
5:30 in the morning.
Forget it. All right, I'll stay up.
What? Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, I'll tell her. Jacey.
You just got nominated for an Oscar!
What's that all about? Jacey got nominated for something.
Oh, whose deal is it?
And now, Harry Hamlin, Jennifer Grant, and Marnette Patterson in the WB summer comedy, Movie Stars.
Do you know how embarrassing this is? But you're my publicist. The interview I gave was on my concern for the plight of the Kurdish refugees. I didn't know the magazine was going to name me World's Sexiest Man. You think I'm upset? How do you think the Kurds feel?
Dad, it's just to sell magazines. I mean, Reece Hardin, World's Sexiest Man, sells way more than Reece Hardin, Friend of the Oppressed.
Yeah, in the last 48 hours, every woman that I've ever dated has been in the media telling what it was like to date me.
Reece, there have been books written on the subject. Special on Lifetime.
That documentary film.
Sweetheart, it's just another magazine cover. Besides, I've thought you were the sexiest man in the world since I first met you.
Get a room.
Lori, a friend and I are gonna need a ride to the promenade this afternoon.
Is your friend Johnny Depp?
No.
Well, there's your answer.
I'll drive you. My mother? Why not just hang a sign around my neck that says Geek Boy?
Because you don't need a sign?
Hey, we got an interview this afternoon at Backstage Hollywood. We can drop you off.
Thanks anyway. But I'd really rather have someone closer to my own age drive me. Someone who won't embarrass me.
Oh my God, you've got a date.
It's not a date. I'm just meeting Mandy for coffee.
Coffee?
Oh, Apache, your first date. It's not a date.
Hey, I think it's great you're dating.
It's not a date.
Well, I'm not driving you on your date.
It's not a date.
Lori, I think it would be really nice if you drove your brother on his not a date.
Dad, I've got plans.
What, shopping?
I didn't say they were important plans.
Okay, what could be more important than your brother?
Shoes?
All right, you can go shopping for shoes at the promenade after you drop your brother off on his big adventure.
Fine, but he's hitchhiking back.
Okay, Lori, you have to promise to take this seriously.
JC, you know me.
Lori, you have to promise to take this seriously. Oh, Reese, our son's first date. It's not a date.
Our publicist faxed over the questions Sam Rubin's gonna ask tonight, and you're wearing glasses.
Well, I want people to know I'm more than just great pecs, terrific hair, and a killer smile.
That article came out a few days ago. I'm sure everybody's forgotten it by now.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy that it hurts.
All I gotta say to you, Reese, is thank you, thank you, thank you. You being on the cover has gotten me under the covers.
Todd, that's disgusting.
Isn't it? Did you pick up my sweater from the cleaners?
No, but I did pick up the hottest tip in town. I ran into Tarantino last night at the Formosa. We made a little bar bet, and I won. He gave me 24 hours to come up with the cash to option one of his earliest scripts before his agent even takes it out. Can you imagine me in the lead of a Tarantino script?
No.
Well, I'm putting together a little reading tonight at the Juice Bar with a select group of investors.
Oh, so you want me to read one of the parts?
No. But I would love to have Jacey.
Well, what's the script about?
It's about 4 sociopathic bank robbers trapped in the basement of a church with a beautiful, manipulative female hostage. It's a love story.
Oh, so it's you, Joey Travolta, Don Swayze, and Frank Stallone.
Nope. It's me, Harvey Keitel, Steve Buscemi, and Ving Rhames.
Oh, I wouldn't mind playing the female hostage.
How did you get those guys, anyway?
Well, I promised each of them a love scene with Jacey.
So, Mandy, may I offer you a latte?
You're done hitting on the mirror. Can we go?
Hey, I'm under enough pressure here.
What pressure? Besides the fact that you're the same height as a Teletubby.
I just don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, do you know what you're doing?
In theory, I know exactly what I'm doing. In practice, I have no idea.
Look, we pick her up, you do coffee, couple laps around the promenade, and we dump her back at her house, right?
So you just sucked all the romance right out of it.
Look, just relax and be yourself. Well, not exactly yourself, like a more interesting self. It'll be over before you know it.
Then what do I do? Shake her hand? Give her a hug? A high five?
Well, if you like her and she likes you, just give her a kiss. You've never kissed a girl before, have you?
Again, in theory...
Oh, God, they're waiting for you. Run, little man, run.
Guys, can we please keep this low-key?
Apache, I promise not to make a big deal out of this.
Mom, there's a video camera.
So, Apache, I hear you snagged yourself a date.
It's not a date. Pick up Mandy, coffee, promenade, take Mandy home, and we never speak of this again.
So you're gonna drop her off right after the promenade, right?
Yeah, then we'll come home.
You know, all my dates used to be that boring until the women discovered that I was the brother of the world's sexiest man. Work it, baby.
playing Little Red Riding Hood again. You can be the wolf.
Why can't I be the grandma?
Typecasting.
Oh, I remember my first date. Johnny Sweeney. We ate ice cream, went to the park, rode on the carousel.
Oh, Reece, tell her about your first date. What was that little girl's name?
Mrs. Thornton?
You dated my piano teacher?
Well, she was divorced and going through kind of a tough time.
You dated my piano teacher?
Okay, come on. She wasn't that much older than me.
She had a son in your grade.
Saw your picture on the cover of that magazine. Sweet.
Thanks. I want to show America the real Reece Hardin. Oh, my glasses.
It'd help if you just didn't bring it up.
Don't worry. I'll ask you about upcoming projects, touch on the Oscars, you know, usual stuff. In 5, 4, 3, 2. So, Reece, what's it like being the world's sexiest man?
Well, Sam, caught me totally off guard.
Come on, Reece. Out of 2 billion men on the planet, you're number 1. It's got to make you kind of proud.
Well, actually, I think there are 3 billion men on the planet. But frankly, I'm more proud of my latest movie. Can we talk about it?
Absolutely. So in this movie, do you play the world's sexiest man?
No, I play a member of an elite government force that has to stop a takeover of the White House by intelligent lizards.
Forgive me, can I just say that even in those glasses, you look very sexy. Jacey, you're a 3-time Oscar nominee, so I have to ask, what's it like being married to the world's sexiest man?
Well, Sam, it's great. Reece is kind, caring,
and oh so sexy.
I really appreciate your sister driving us. She seems nice.
She never said a word the entire time.
Well, that was nice. I love your room. I don't think I've ever seen a poster of Jeffrey Katzenberg before.
Why are you sitting on my bed?
Well, we have to sit somewhere.
How about the floor? You know, we can't stay long. My parents are going to be back, and I told my grandmother we already dropped you off.
Whatever. You know, I see a lot of your father in you.
You do?
Uh-huh. You must feel incredible pressure having a dad who's the world's sexiest man.
A little.
On the other hand, I could see certain advantages.
I'm surprised you lasted as long as you did with Sam Rubin.
Well, I was fine until he interrupted my overview of the situation in the Balkans to ask me who was sexier, the Serbs or the Croatians.
How did Apache's date go?
I don't know. He said they just dropped the little girl off, and then he disappeared into his room.
Where's Laura?
At the mall. She practically lives there.
I'm gonna go check on Apache, make sure he's not too traumatized.
Reece really had me going this afternoon. He said that his first date was with Todd's piano teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was with Todd's guidance counselor, Mrs. Reynolds.
Hey, Patch, how's your day?
So, Dad, I don't believe you've met Mandy.
The main is to keep drawing from your heart through the eye.
Tell me what happened.
I walked in on Apache kissing his girlfriend.
In his room?
On the bed.
Laying down?
Sitting up.
Feet on the floor?
Tiptoes only. Why are you grilling me? Grill him! Apache, I want to know what was going through your head.
a lot of buzzing. Everything was sort of in slow motion. And suddenly, you were in my door yelling at me. Things sped up real fast after that.
Jacey, wait until you see the shoes I found. And why is everyone staring at me?
You want to explain why you brought Apache's girlfriend here, then just took off?
Yeah. Why did you leave me alone with the girl? We need to look where the blame really lies.
Blame? What'd you do?
I kissed her.
Oh, way to go! I mean, bad, very bad. Bad Apache.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm gonna have to ground you.
For kissing a girl? You'd think the world's sexiest man would understand that.
Believe me, I do, and that's not why you're grounded. You lied, Apache. You said you'd take her home, and you didn't.
Well, what would you have done?
I would have gone to my father and at least asked.
Yeah? Well, I can't do that.
Want to see the shoes now?
No, I want to talk about your part in all this.
Me? What did I do?
You said you would take this seriously, and the first chance you got, you bolted for the mall.
Can you blame me? I mean, shoes were half off. Not a good excuse. I realize that now.
All right, I'm gonna suspend your car privileges for the weekend.
Oh, great. You ground Apache, take away my wheels. Let's see the hands of everyone who thinks Dad's overreacting.
I don't want to have to ground you, too.
Look, Apache shouldn't have lied, but it's the first time he's ever done anything like this.
Hello? Anyone care to defend me?
Now, I want to make sure it's his last. Lori, wait. Look, I don't want my son making the same mistakes I made.
Well, don't you think you should explain that to him?
Look, he knows I'm just looking out for his best interests.
How? He's afraid to talk to you.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah? Well, before his little date, he was asking me for advice.
You?
Scary, isn't it?
Look, there's absolutely no reason why my son can't talk to me, and I'll prove it.
Now you want to see the shoes?
Listen, Apache, you always figured the reason you never came to me with your problems because you wanted to be independent. You never really made any mistakes until today. So what happened?
Guess the hormones kicked in. Dad, it's not about independence. We just don't have a lot in common.
Well, I can think of one thing. When I was your age, my dad walked in on me with a girl, too.
So you were kissing girls when you were 13?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'll never forget what he said when he caught me. That's my boy.
What a refreshing attitude.
Yeah, well, that was about the extent of all our conversations until I left home. And I want to know how we can keep that from happening between us.
We can start by you not overreacting.
Well, maybe I did come down a little hard today. I'm sorry you felt like you had to lie. But, son, I want you to come to me, and come to me with the truth.
I knew I should have. Just got carried away. Her hair, her lips, her eyes, her lips.
You know, when I first started kissing, I never had anybody to tell me how special it was, how much more it meant if you were in a real relationship based on love and caring. Look, the thing is, I don't want you to grow up to be, well, a hound like I was. I got into all these relationships that were really bad for me and the women I was with.
I know. I heard Madonna on Howard Stern. Dad, you want to know the truth? Mandy Silverman doesn't care about me. She wouldn't give you the time of day until your picture came out on that magazine.
Oh, this whole world's sexiest man thing really blows.
Tell me about it. It's hard being a sex symbol.
Hey, you know, TNT's showing one of my old movies tonight. You want to go downstairs and make some popcorn?
Sounds good.
So tell me, is this whole kissing thing still worth all the trouble?
Well, yeah.
Ving, listen to me. Keitel and Buscemi have already canceled. Sure. Of course I understand. You have to shave your head. Okay.
Hey, guys! It's too late, Hardin.
Yeah, and don't try to blow smoke up our skirts.
You already shot us down once.
What, you guys wanted to do this? You should have told me.
We did.
Yeah, you said not a chance in hell.
Well, that's a tentative yes. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Wait. Listen to me. Listen. I really, really need this, okay? Please? For me?
Whatever.
Oh, great. I'll run out and get you each a script.
We're covered.
Well, good. Thanks, guys. You got any questions?
No.
Well, yeah, Todd, I have a question about my character.
Yeah.
How come he's not in the last act?
Swayze, he gets shot on page 87.
Yeah, well, he could come back as a ghost. Patrick made millions playing a ghost.
Oh, Jacey, I am so glad you're here. Here's your script. We're up there.
Hey, guys. Somehow I knew you'd end up doing this for Todd.
He begged us.
Son, is it possible to get a mango surprise with a Vita Boost?
Mom, the juice bar is closed.
Oh, well, is there another juice bar close by?
See? I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you and to thank my very talented sister-in-law, Jacey Wyatt, as well as my dearest, best friends in the whole world, Joey Travolta, Don Swayze, and Frank Stallone. I love you guys.
Can we just do this?
Yeah. Todd Hardin Productions presents Quentin Tarantino's earliest work, Guys with Guns. Fade in, interior, church basement, night. 5 shadowy figures, 4 gunmen, and their hostage. Enter.
I smell a rat.
You think one of us is a snitch?
No, I smell a rat. You don't smell it?
All I smell is fear.
Shut up, you!
I'm gonna get shot on page 87.
Don't talk to her like that.
Thank you, Mr. Orange. Suddenly I'm feeling very attracted to you.
You're attracted to him? He's a mook.
Hey, I do smell a rat.
They're going down in flames.
Your movies are so much more fun than Mom's. Hers have all that annoying dialogue. Not a cyborg in sight.
Oh, watch this. James Woods is about to walk right into my fist.
I was a little surprised.
Looks like the reading went well.
It was fun. In a humiliating sort of way.
So, your investor's office in the script?
Yep, they went straight to Tarantino, bought it right out from under me. How come stuff like that never happens to Disney?
They sue people.
Oh, yeah. Well, the joke is kind of on my investors. The script was so bad that I did a little digging. Turns out Tarantino didn't write it, Vinny did.
Who's Vinny?
Vinny Tarantino, Quentin's brother. Can you believe that a guy would actually exploit his brother's name just to get something he wants?
You mean like sex?
Well, that's different.
You guys okay? Mom, we're sitting on the couch, eating popcorn, watching one of Dad's old movies. How much more okay can we get?
Oh, I love this movie. Any movie where you throw Jeff Goldblum down a flight of stairs is a good movie.
Stay tuned for more Sudden Vengeance, starring Reece Hardin, as we continue our week-long salute to the world's sexiest man.